Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday to you all. Good to see ya. What is up, Grandma Bells? Hello from the U.S. Barry Tangier. Let's go with that. Davey, how are you tonight? Devil Gear, good to see ya. Globen, McIntyre, Chef Stitch, Zalzlong, Alan, Dr. Fattyback, Davey again, Smacklemore, Zanfast, Wanglore. How's everyone doing? Nitachuk, I saw you earlier. Everyone who subbed at the beginning of the stream, Doug, Dana, Wildfire, thank you to all of you. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. I missed you all. Yes, it's weird without the Monday stream. It's a necessary evil during spoiler season, but I missed y'all. It's been a long weekend, and I'm ready for some stream action. Hey, Abigail, how are you? Good to see ya. Demonic Wolf, hello. What do you think about the new breeding pod for enchantments? Birthing pod. New birthing pod for enchantments. I figured maybe we pull up the spoilers real quick. The most recent one, I mean, there is a spoiler video out already, but we can talk about some of them here too. I think this set looks insane, like absolutely insane. The thing I want to ask you first, everyone, Emazek, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Question for all of you. So I was obviously pretty hyped about my spoiler card, pretty hyped about Euro Titan of Nature's Wrath. Now that you've seen it, I said I thought it was the best card I ever got to preview. Discounting, I got to preview Blood Moon in a master set, but that's not a new card. That's a little different. Did it live up to the hype? Do you think it was actually worth it? I also love Thessa's Oracle very much. That might be the first against odds card. Adam Jake for the 37th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. I literally, my jaw dropped when I saw this. I was like, really? It's a 6/6 for 3? Well, really for 4 with escape. And it draws me a card, and it gains me life, and it lets me ramp, and it works with the Arak, and it works with Panharmonicon. Like, what more could I want? It's just so insane. Yeah, so that's why I was so hyped about it before I got to sell it. Like, I really think it's going to be one of the best cards in Standard, or it has a chance to be. It's going to depend on graveyard hate and stuff like that, but just like on raw power level, oh my goodness, that card is so insane. White Lotus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. One card we didn't get to in today's spoiler video because it came out late. Enigmatic Incarnation. I don't know what to make of this card. It seems powerful. It seems hard to combo with since it only activates once, and there's not really any tricks to getting around it, I guess, outside of taking additional turns. The weird mixture of like needing to sack enchantments to get creatures, I don't know. It seems like it could be powerful. It seems like it's going to be very challenging to build around. Also, I gotta show off my pronunciation skills, which are very inconsistent. I've learned that about my pronunciations. Apparently, according to the YouTubes, I absolutely nailed the pronunciation. Oh, I don't even see it here. Of the turn a thing into a fish card, but I can't say the easy words. Dr. Gio, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Avian? Good to see you. Veramit for the 37th month. Bigfoot, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. I defeated you on stream battle with mono white version of Mono Run Dragons, or a modern version of Mono Run Dragons. You forgot to crack your own Dragon Egg with Dragon Tempest. Ooh, you're right. I forgot that was even a thing you could do. I was so focused on shooting the opponent. Hey, what's up, Moldy Ace? Roll stop. Hello. So tonight, we're starting off in Pioneer, and what do we have? So we have a stream tonight, we have a stream Thursday, we have a stream next Tuesday, next Thursday we can probably do a pre-release stream, then we'll have full-on Theros, Standard, all kinds of sweet stuff that I'm going to be super excited about. So we got a few streams where we're going to be doing kind of scattered stuff, Pioneer, maybe some Modern, maybe some Historic, and then we'll get to Theros as soon as we can. So Dreamsaber Shaman, it's a really cool card, it's expensive. I don't know how good it'll be outside of Commander decks. It seems fun in Commander decks. As far as Standard, I haven't really tried to build around it. Maybe it's way more busted than I think. It's 6 mana though, right? 6 mana is kind of a lot. That's my biggest concern. Hey, what's up, Panda Master? Hello. Anyway, let's do our reminders. Do you know any Do you know any Discord? I could get some help with my deck. I'm new to MTG and need some help. Well, you know what, Shock Doc Socks? We have a Discord. If you would like to, join our Discord, and I'm sure that there will be plenty of people that would love to help you with your deck in there. I don't go in there as much as I should. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm so like busy in YouTube comments and Twitter that I forget about the Discord because I've been doing Twitter and YouTube longer. But that's one of my resolutions, and to get in there more. Can Quasi Duplicate do well when Theros comes out? I think there's a chance more Thin the Conqueror. I like the Lamia that makes stuff cost less in your graveyard and tutor stuff into your graveyard. You can tutor up Quasi-Duplicate, copy that, make it cheaper, do it again, etc., etc. Clintastic! So many subs already tonight. Thank you, everyone. It's Zekown. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. All right, let's do our reminders. Talk about this deck. Start playing Magic. We're starting with Pioneer. Might play some Historic later. We'll see. We'll see what goes on. I don't know, but we're starting with this sweet Hammer Time deck. A sweet and super janky Hammer Time deck in Pioneer. The Wall of Chaos for the 37th month. Need another Hoverbear. I know it's been a while. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Awesome, dude. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, everyone's coming back from vacation and subbing, which is awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. So reminders. First off, Free Play YouTube. That's where you invite all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. Super busy on the normal YouTube. There are daily spoiler videos. Budget Magic just went up again because there was a problem with the first upload. There is some Against Odds action in Modern tomorrow, and then tons of other stuff as well. Crim videos, Commander Clash, another Breaking Theros Beyond Death episode that's going to be coming up, so keep an eye out for all of that stuff. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, maybe you want to pre-order, let's say, some Theros Beyond Death cards. You can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a token for free, get a Saffron Olive sticker. If you ask for one, just tell them that you want one. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, finally, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, donations, always appreciated, never required. Good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. So let's talk about this deck. We're starting with Esper Hammer Time, and as soon as I saw this deck, I knew we needed to play it, because this isn't just Hammer Time, this is Hammer Time in Pioneer, and good God is this deck janky. Cold Shoulder for the 38th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. No, the videos are still going up at the same time. So, funny story about why Budget Magic didn't go up last night. That was on me. The low quality is on YouTube, but I schedule articles by typing the date and the time when they're supposed to go up, and I typoed it, like, instead of 2020, I hit like 2030 or something, so it was scheduled at a very distant point in the future, and then when I woke up this morning, I was like, why isn't Budget Magic up? And I realized what I had done, so that was on me. We haven't Blood Moon Guitar yet. That's still on the list. It is. All right, so let's talk about this deck. We are playing a Hammer Time deck, and this deck is so janky. So obviously, like any Hammer Time deck, our goal is to get Colossus Hammer. 1 mana, equip creature, +10/+10 onto a creature. It's 8 to equip, so we're not going to equip it. That's not practical. We only got 22 lands. We're never going to get to 8 mana. So what we're trying to do is get Colossus Hammer on a creature. Since we're playing Pioneer, we only really have one way to do this, which is Sigarda's Aid. Sigarda's Aid, just 1 mana, lets us flash in equipment and auras, and it equips equipment for free when they come into play. So, combo piece number 1, Sigarda's Aid. Combo piece number 2, Colossus Hammer. Finally, we need a creature to put the hammer on, and this is where the deck gets a little weird. So, creature-wise, we have Cerulean Drake, protection for red. We have Apostle of Purifying Light, protection for black, trying to cover the most common removal colors in the format. So hopefully our opponent can't kill our creature in response. So super janky already there. Oh my goodness, we already have a donation too? Oh, all right, let's get this donation. We'll finish talking about this. this amazing amount of jank. This deck cracks me up. And when you see this on paper, I still haven't figured out if this is a deck building masterpiece or just someone built their first deck and it's an absolute pile. I haven't figured it out yet. It's either like absolute genius or completely, I don't know, like a horrible idea, and I just don't know. Dan Wildfire with the $2 donation. We need to build a Seth can't pronounce this tribal deck for Commander Clash. That's actually a good idea. We'll have to get a working list of things I can't pronounce. Off topic, I updated Callie. Well, Dan, thank you so much for the donation, and Kelly is looking sweet. All ready for GP New Jersey, which I really gotta go to. I gotta get my Yarok deck. So, do you pick cards for Against the Odds in TBD? Wait, did you pick cards for... Oh, I've started to think about it. We got to talk about the deck. Remind me of that question. All right, step 1, Hammer. Sigarda's aid to equip the Hammer. Protection creatures to put the Hammer on. The other thing about this deck is we have Scheming Symmetry. A tutor that's really efficient, only 1 mana, but it impacts our opponent as well. So to break the symmetry of Scheming Symmetry, we have a bunch of janky mill creatures. Overwhelming Apprentice, 1 mana, scries 2 for us, mills our opponent for 2. Merfolk Seeker Keeper, mills our opponent for 4. So the idea is these are technically creatures that can wear a hammer, and we can Scheming Symmetry, but then use one of these to mill our opponent before they get to draw the card they tutor for. So that's one of the ways to increase consistency. Open the Arbory, can take our Colossus Hammer. If we don't have a creature, it can grab Ancestral Blade. If we need to make our creature unblockable, it can grab our 1 Aqueous form. Otherwise, God's Willing offers protection. Our mana base, a pile of dual lands, literally no basic lands. Please don't Assassin's Trophy us. And our sideboard, even that looks janky. 4 Blight Beetles, so if we have the wrong color of protection and we run into a green deck, we can take out like our pro-black creature and bring in 4 pro-green creatures. 4 Leyline of the Voids, Drown in the Lock, looks weird, but we're playing Merfolk Secret Keepers for some reason, so it actually can be a good counter removal spell, and then Sorcerer's Spyglass is a catch-all, and that's the deck. Basically, mulligan aggressively into combo pieces, maybe randomly mill our opponents to make Scheming Symmetry good, and try to kill our opponent with Colossus Hammer. That is it. Like I said, I have no idea if this is just an absolute genius idea that someone came up with, or if this is just a horrible deck that someone got really lucky with the 5-0. I have... We're going to find out. We're going to find out. That is exactly right, Zelzog. It just cracks me up. It cracks me up. It does. I mean, hopefully it works. It would be sweet if it did. Jank, yeah, and it's also pretty cheap, I think. Oh, well, other than Mana Confluence is pretty expensive. TBD Combos Brewers Minute. Yes, that is definitely coming. What did you think there's someone actually going to 5-0 with it. What did you think of the Breaking Theros Beyond Death Helioid article/video? Is that something that's worth doing more of? I mean, you're getting at least 1 more of that, because I have another one I'm already working on that's almost done. So you're getting 1 more, no matter how you answer this question. But should it be something we keep doing more in? Helios, it can be Heliosac. I know I don't pronounce it right, but no one has told me Helios. You're the one person that said, I mean, maybe you probably are right, and everyone else is wrong. Big Nips and Magic Tips and Squashing the Timbers fan. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. All right. Does this hand let us combo off? All right. We can, we can Scheming Symmetry and mill. We have an Apostle. So we're like 1 combo piece short. I think, I kind of want to keep this. Worst case, we can Aqueous form to start scrying. All right, let's keep. This hand isn't perfect. We're missing 1 combo piece, but I think we're close enough that we can go for it. Love breaking down X video ideas. 3 and 2 is the prediction. All right, let's see if we can beat 3 and 2. Watch us 5-0. Watch this deck actually just be broken. Also, I've been working on cats in Pioneer. There's 2 Pioneer decks coming up on videos that... we can block that. We have 2 Pioneer decks coming up in videos that I'm really excited... Oh my god, that's Hammer. Alright, things are improving. So, Godless Shrine untapped. I can't believe that we're doing this. Scheming Symmetry. Boom, boom. Don't get too excited about it. Don't get too excited. The jankiest combo. My friend said you were masterminding the Metawork Colossus Paradox Engine Pioneer deck. If so, is there a video of you playing on YouTube? Last time I posted chat. Oh, sorry, Z-Quad. I did not see your question earlier. We played a Metalwork Colossus Paradox Engine, but I am not the person who created it in Pioneer. We played. There has been various decks with that. All right, Milieu. I don't know why that gives me so much joy to Scheming Symmetry and then mill our opponent. I don't know why that feels so good. But it does. It does. Opponent gets in. Sure. We'll take it. So we play Secret Keeper. Wow, I think we can win this race. We play Sigarda's Aid. We pass the turn. Okay, I think this is a race we can win. Next turn, we got a 2-turn clock. Opponent's got to kill us in 2 turns. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Opponent, Spellbreaker, grows the dorks. All right, the race is on. So we're taking 4. Wow, this is going to be close. Opponent, combat. Gets in. We block. We drop to 13. We untap. Hollowed Fountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How do we do this? How do we do this without dying? That's the hard part. Hey, what's up, Team Kessig? How are you? So, we just gotta go for it? Helix! Yeah, this is tough. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Thank you for the kind words as well. Big scoops here for you. Let me see letting. But I think there is an old stream where we play that. Okay, so let's do this math again. We got a hammer. We hit for 10. We shock ourselves down to 11. We play Apostle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If our opponent has like Questing Beast, these grow 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, but we can block one of these. I think that is our best line. So Hollowed Fountain untapped. Hammer time. Here comes the Secret Keeper. So much versatility. It turned Scheming Symmetry into a Vampiric Tutor and hits for 10. Yeah. And then we'll play Apostle. And pass the turn. All right, opponent. Kill us if you can. Kill us if you can. Hopefully you can't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we can make this unblockable and protected if we untap. So we just have to fade this one turn. Ooh, black-white control. Let me see, Team Kessing. Pesto Fan! Welcome to the Fishbowl. And Irrelevant Merfolk, you rock as well. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for you. Would love to see an investigative article on an insider knowledge and how it impacts the game. Ooh, okay, we live through this. We live through this. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. That's fine. That is fine. Grow them. Oh, opponent. We got him. The hammer is here. Opponent gets in. Sure. Feeling smart about leaving back blockers. Little do they know. Aqueous form is waiting for him. I figured out how to get Dreamscaper Shaman out on turn 4 and use its ability the same turn. Whoa, Benny Mon, how do you do that? Yeah. Boom. Haha! Yes! The jank comes through! Got him! Off to a good start. Off to a very good start. Blue-white oil. Ooh. Yeah, I remember playing something like this. We played it, I want to see on stream, or maybe it was Much Brew. We definitely played it, but I think it was originally an infamous small Japanese tournament deck. So I didn't actually build it. We probably updated it to some extent, but that's where it came from. It is a really sweet idea. Ooh, black white control looks good. I gotta keep playing more modern. There is modern for Much Brew. Drop the league now. Well, we have our secret sideboard tech. If our opponent thought that was rough, wait until the Blight Beetles come in. Oh, this deck. Blight Beetle seems like it just kind of wrecks our opponent. I think that's all we do. Take out the Apostle, bring in the Blight Beetle. Go. Back at ya. Weezers of the Coast for the 12th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so... Oh, yeah, we got to get stream mode. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Ooh, Open Armory. Oh, this hand looks pretty decent. Yeah, I think an article about insider trading stuff could be interesting. Someone actually emailed me from Wired after the tweet about Hermit Druid, and was like, "Oh, we want to talk to you about this like insider trading and Magic thing." So I don't know, that maybe that'll be a thing. Wired is like pretty big, right? Weezers of the Coast is a great name. Strongest card you've seen spoiled so far? That's tough. That's tough. Do we keep this? We get to scry Armory. Yeah. Yeah, I think we do. I think this is fine. So what were we talking about? Isolated Chapel's good. So play Hollowed Fountain. Play Overwhelmed Apprentice. Get our scry on. Yes, that's a Blight Beetle. I've never been so happy to see a Blight Beetle. Yes, top. Pass the turn. Blight Beetle is going to make our opponent so incredibly sad. How do we mill 2 action cards? Stream mode is achieved. Opponent, Rootbound Craig. Oh, they stomp. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We would rather have that stomp than our Blight Beetle. Isolated Chapel. Hose ya. Hose ya. Not only pro green, but it shuts down the counters. Opponents just play Gruul stomping, Gruul aggro. We have the right... I do like mac and cheese. I am a mac and cheese fan. How does a beetle carry? In his little pinchers, I think. All right, there's Bone Crusher. Oh, nice try. Nice try, Pelt Collector. No counter for you. Well, I think this means we... Scheming Symmetry. Boom, boom. Don't spend too much time tutoring opponent. Do you like mac and cheese, Dr. Fanny Pack? We'll take our Cigar Dizade. We will Secret Keeper our opponent. Hollowed Fountain. Yeah, let's play it untapped and play Secret Keeper. That's fine. Play Secret Keeper. Pass the turn. Also, lastly, you guys should reach out to Seth Rogen's agent to join you for Commander Clash. He plays Commander. Really? Seth Rogen would be like the ultimate Commander Clash guest. We're playing some good defense here. Opponent, we're just locking him down. Opponent gets in. Sure, well, we will Secret Keeper you. Maybe this deck is actually brilliant. Game Trail. Another Belt Collector. Well, we'll play Cigar Dizade. And pass the turn. Leave up our flashy Ancestral Blade. We're going to win this, aren't we? I think we actually are, opponent. This deck is so funny. Stopping grounds. Tapped. Combat. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting frisky. Well, surprise. I guess our opponent could have Embercleave if that's a card they're playing. We don't want to. I don't think we want to do this. No. Yes. Block, block. Oh, don't cleave us. Don't cleave us, opponent. Oh, that's fine. Sure. We can deal with Blossoming Defense. We drop to 6. Opponent passes. Well, we will open the armory. Get a hammer. Pass the turn. Play a little defense. All right, opponent. You know what's coming. The hammer's coming. The 5-0 dream is alive and well somehow. It's actually kind of working. What do you got, opponent? What card are y'all most excited about for from Theros Beyond Death? I think I'm most excited about for Against the Odds. My guess right now, and this isn't a promise or anything, but if I was making the first Against the Odds episode for Theros today, it would almost certainly be... Do we even hammer? Maybe we don't hammer yet. Yeah, let's wait. Another Cigar to say doesn't do anything. Well. Play Secret Keeper. Play Cigar to say number 2 past the turn. But yeah, I would be, if I was doing the first Against the Odds from Theros today, it would probably be the 2-drop Merfolk Wizards thing that wins the game based on like the devotion and stacking your deck. Uro, we will play for sure, but I think that's not an Against the Odds card. I think Uro's just like a pretty legitimate top tier card. Howling Mountain. I think we got to start trying to deal damage. Let's go to combat. Attack with Blight Beetle. Hammer time. Put it on Blight Beetle. Get in for 11. Secret Keeper. Pass the turn. We got the wall of defense. The Papa Gamer. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. What do you think the best Against Odds card is? If you were... Yeah, holding Secret Keeper is mostly for purposes of drawing scheming symmetry, but... Well, this forces our opponent to chump with Bone Crusher. This pro-green is possibly coming through. Opponent. Chump-a-chump. Yup. Reed, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. All right, opponent, kill us if you can. We're at 6. Can you kill us? We have protection from all their creatures right now. I guess I could kill the hammer. Would also work. I think we're janking them out. Opponent. Allure of the Unknown or God Tribal. Those both sound like good options. Would you be willing to do Legacy Against Odds if Underworld Breach were to win the poll? Uh, I already have been working on Legacy Underworld Breach. Whether or not it is whether or not it is on against odds, I think we will be playing it. Opponent stomps. All right, this is actually going to keep our opponent alive. Huh. Okay. Bone Crusher. Ugh, come on. If we draw an open armory, we win. Opponent's going to get in for 1. If we draw another hammer, we win. We have a lot of draws that just win us the game. We take 1. We untap. Ugh. That's probably a bad idea. I'll go to combat. Attack with Blight Beetle. Yeah, now we're seeing the bad of scheming symmetry. Giant Tribal, I think, is going to be a good one, too. I don't know if that might be better than against odds, honestly. Well, put it on Secret Keeper. Mana Confluence, go. Questing Beast off the top kills us because we can't block it. Come on. Fade. Polo scoops it up. 1-0. Oh, we jaked him out. Well, we didn't get any of our most explosive, like, turn 3 kills, but as janky as the deck looks, it kind of actually worked. Yes, the 5-0 dream is very much alive. Do we see anything cool with Euro? Euro is probably going to be in a Yarok deck. That would be my kind of janky way to play Euro. Although I think Euro is going to be just a legit top tier, played heavily in competitive decks cards. Oh, the plan of the deck is so janky, Simbrito. Secret Keeper is so we can scheming symmetry and then mill our opponent so they don't get the card that they tutored for. Someone 5-0'd with this. They did. It is blowing my mind, but maybe this is the new meta. Agent of Yamama. Oh, how you doing tonight? Almost welcome you to the fishbowl, but Blight Beetle was insane. Yeah, the Beetle's pretty good. If you got a lot of green decks in your meta, then it seems like you'd be fine. Also, shuts down +1/+1 counters. Yeah, the Dryad thing's insane. So, all right, questions for you. This is another good Theros question. So we did Heliod, Breaking Heliod episode. We I'll give you a sneak peek. There is a Underworld Breach episode coming up. What else would be good for that format? Just like, not, oh, we're building a cute deck, but like doing something busted. What other like really broken stuff is there? And I'm open for any. I might have to do a Commander one. Commander's hard, but the new Devotion Merfolk thing, Thassa's whatever, and Demonic Consultation can be a turn 1 win. Do you know if Modern is still alive and if 8-Whack is still a viable deck? 8-Whack is still one of the better budget options. Maybe the best budget option. It's viable in the budget sense. Consistency can be an issue, but it is one of the few budget decks that's actually fast enough to keep up with Modern. Modern is definitely still alive. It has, as far as I can tell, decreased in popularity. Basically, some people, when Pioneer was announced, essentially just gave up on Pioneer. Ooh, all right. Just gave up on Pioneer and gave up on Modern and switched to Pioneer, but it still is a format that is played and people play. You can easily break CDH with the new Merfolk. I have several lists that can turn 1, 2, or 2 out. Yeah. 5/5 Giants with Hushbringer. To me, that sounds a little more against the odds-esque, but that is a cute synergy. Breaking Nisianmore. Make it indestructible. Keep attacking. Yeah, I don't know about Calyx. I think Calyx is, like, it's something I'll play in an Enchantress deck, maybe. especially if I can get enough enchantments in there, but Blight Beetle wasn't my top 10 for Modern. I don't think it's really seen, it's probably seen a tiny bit of sideboard play, but all right, so all right, well, let's do what our deck does, which is Scheming Symmetry. Mr. Foxpaws, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. We will take Cigar Aid. Are we getting a giant in each color pair? I know it was just confirmed by Marrow that there's only 2 of the Elder Giants. Like Euro and then the Rakdos one. Those are the only 2 that are in the set, so I don't know. Maybe Theros is going to tie into Ikora more than we thought, and we'll get the rest of them there. I'm not sure how that's going to work, because I think there's 4 altogether. Maybe we go back to Theros again, but we're only getting 2 for now. What are your rules, understandings of the Manalith that adds devotion? Does it add 2, 4, 3? Oh no! They got us! Oh, we actually let our opponent tutor. Alright. Well, alright. Keep our Cigar Aid. Pass the turn. Oh, opponent got us. Turn 4 Dream Shaper Shaman. Arboreal Grazer, Land, Paradise Druid, Iron Crag Feet, Dream Saber Shaman, and then end step use the ability. I gotta look up Dream Saber Shaman. Alright, Dream Saber Shaman. Let me make sure I understand this card. 6 mana, 5/4. At the beginning of your end step, you can pay 1 or red, sacrifice a non-land permanent. If you do reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal another permanent, put that card out of the battlefield rest. Okay, so it's kind of like a polymorph, essentially, that's repeatable. I think my worry would be if you're playing a bunch of Paradise Druids, don't you do all this work in Iron Crag Feet and you're like, haha, sacrifice my thing, and then you reveal cards and it's probably going to be like a Paradise Druid or an Arboreal Grazer, and then you're going to be sad? That would be my concern. Like, traditionally with polymorph style effects, you got to have a way to like make sure you're getting something good. Just a random activation. Ugh. So I like the explosiveness of the idea. However, I think the deck will probably need to be tweaked to make sure you're actually hitting something good. That would make sense. I could see Ikora being Theros from 1,000 years ago or something. I can't imagine they're not ever going to give us the rest of the gods. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky matchup for sure. Go to combat. Get in. How are we going to beat Control? Can we even possibly beat Control? Letting our opponent tutor was so bad. Well, get in with Apprentice. Hit our opponent. Play Cerulean Drake. Does not seem very helpful. Pass the turn. Oh, no. That is... I'm just amazed that you built a Yarok deck, Dayan, so... am I probably better known as Saffron Olive? I am. M4. Another Cigar Aid. Well, go to combat. Attack. If we open the Arboreal, it's going to get countered. Nothing about this is good. Well, get in. Hit our opponent. I guess after sideboarding, we get to bring in a bunch of counters, which will be helpful. The mill 1-drops... The plan is so janky, but the plan is we can use the mill 1-drops to Scheming Symmetry and then mill what our opponent puts on top. Oh no! Oh no! That's a strip mine! We have no basics! Oh, punished. Punished, punished, punished. Well, open the armory. Don't counter it. Get a hammer. Go to combat. Attack you. Oh, we're gonna get strip mined for sure. Oh no! Pass the turn. Don't activate it. Don't do it. Oh, then they know? This gets so bad so quickly. This deck probably should have a basic. Ooh, cast out. Okay. Going after Sigarda's Age. Sure. We got another one. Well, no strip mine yet. That is true. Bringing in a bunch of counters might not actually be enough. I think it's our best bet, but opponent. Hollowed Fountain, untapped. Is it Big Teferi? Supreme Verdict. Sure. Well, we will play Sigarda's Aid. Play Cerulean Drake. Pass the turn. Our creatures are so bad. Hey, what's up, Christian Bale? How are you? Based on the saga, do you think Kiora will be a card in Theros? I don't think so. I think we officially do not have any more planeswalkers in the set. I'll go to combat. Kill Teferi. I'll play Cerulean Drake. We've actually gotten ourselves down to 13 life as well. We're actually killing ourselves quicker with our mana base, so we're killing our opponent with our creatures. Our opponent takes up Teferi. Oh, this feels like such a bad matchup. I'm guessing our opponent probably, or whoever 5-0'd, probably dodged control, because this feels ridiculously bad for us. Hey, it's a Cerulean Drake. And, cast Secret Keeper. At some point, we're just going to cast our hammers and hope for the best. Opponent draws a card. Ticks up. It's probably this turn that we just, like, throw our hammers out there, hope our opponent has nothing somehow. Jace. Ticks up Jace. Well, we got to try. Opponent gets to untap lands. Yeah, play the land. Go to combat. This is it. If it doesn't work, we scoop, but it's not getting any better. So everything at our opponent. Oh, no. This is not it. There's a Teferi. Haha. Tag you for 0. Yeah, that's right. We can't even flash it in. I mean, I think the odds of it working are close to 0 anyway, but yeah, we would have had to main phase it. Why did they print Planeswalkers with static abilities? Why? Why? Now they know their Field of Ruins are strip mines, but at least that Drake gets shuffled away. I don't know why anyone plays Control against randos if they're not trying to cast Sphinx's Revelation X10. That is true. Yeah, Teferi, I mean, it was probably a mistake. Opponent grabs a Zurius Charm. We don't have protections for the... Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah. Opponent. Hey, it's more Teferis! I think we're getting close to the scoop time. You miss the interactment between God cards and Calyx. What is interaction between God cards and Calyx? Why can I... Oh, we're on our opponent's turn still. This does feel like something that that Krim would play. Yeah, we're gonna scoop here in a second. We're gonna try. Hope that our opponent has 8 lands in hand, but does not seem super likely. Boom, Cigar to Zaid. Oh, we know they have Azurius Charm in hand, don't we? Yeah, there's no way this can work. All right. Ugh, that is the worst matchup in the world. Calyx turns gods into indestructible banishing lights. That's true. I guess I probably should have mentioned that. I don't know how... I'm still not sure how much that is going to be relevant, but that is a good point. If you have a god, that is a way to make a more protected version of a banishing light, which is relevant, I think. Still gets bounced by Teferi. Still gets potentially. Boy, so much about this is bad. Every little bit. So, okay, how can we win this matchup? I think our most realistic chance is probably just to try to mulligan into a nut draw. Punchy Bear for the 10th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, so I think that's our plan. Our plan is aggressively mulligan, try to get like a turn 3 kill hand. I don't think we can win a fair game. Bounce by Borrower, but that is a good point, that the gods do help. Okay, this hand, we have no hammer. We do have Cigar to Zaid. Not fast enough. Oh, give us a creature! Give us a creature! Any creature! Oh, we gotta keep this. That's 2 hammers. Okay. Okay, creature. Magic gods. Oh, this hand is so close to the nuts. If we draw a creature next turn, it's a turn 3 kill. Cigar to Zaid. Come on. Show us a creature. Any creature off the top. Put in place a tap land. We draw Mana Confluence. Ugh. No. There are no planes. There's no basic lands at all, actually. Oh, no. Dream dying. We did the hard part. Zagarda's 8-2 hammers. We just don't have a creature. And the deck doesn't have any haste creatures. So it's not like we can sneak one in by surprise. Opponent cycles a million sensors. Oh, says only 2 Titans are mythic. Okay. So there could be non-mythic ones. Oh my goodness, Mana Confluence 3 turns in a row. I mean, we saw the mono blue giant. Oh, we're flooding to the max. Oh, the dream's dying. Yeah, maybe a haste creature would be worth it. Like, Gingerbread off the top. Gingerbread does seem like it would be good. But what are we gonna cut from this wild pile? Oh, so the devotion, I believe that it's only ever adding 1 devotion. That's my guess. I could be wrong, and we'll see when the rules are clarified. But my guess is that Mana Rock is just +1 devotion for whatever color of devotion you are going for. I don't think it's adding... So if it says Klothys is 1 devotion to blue, red or green, My guess is it's still just adding 1. My guess is it's still just adding 1. That's my guess. Maybe I could be wrong. Ugh. All right. But that is my guess, that it's just adding 1 no matter what. Hugo Van, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 15th month. I sign into Sigarda's Hate Hammer's Keeping Symmetry. We're doing it. Oh my goodness, why are we drawing so many lands? We're doing it the hard way. But yeah, thank you for the kind words. Never change those subs, Hugo Fan. So how was everyone's weekend? Anyone play any fun Magic? Opponent. Yeah, I think we're. All right, we're gonna concede. I don't feel like doing this. The chances of us winning this are so low. Have we ever beat the control deck no matter what we're playing in Pioneer? I kind of feel like we never have. Like, ever. Not even once. Yeah, that doesn't feel like a ideal matchup. They kill and counter and make us sad. I played Dredge and somehow topped even though I went 2-2. Ooh, that's sweet. What about Croaxa? Play. When I say that, it turns on my Alexa for some reason. So Croax at 8-rack, I think it could be worth it. I don't know if it'd be a 4 of, but it's basically a bad discard spell that then is a backup finisher that closes out the game really quickly. So I think there's actually a chance. Do I have a Pioneer Dredge deck? There's some like pseudo Dredge decks that are running around. I don't know if I have one at the moment. We haven't really played many Pioneer Dredge decks, honestly. Yeah, control. It's pretty strong. You got all the fairies. The only thing it's lacking is good removal in the early game, but hmm. Oh, I think we keep this. We might just scheming symmetry and be like YOLO. I think that's what the kids say. I think we might. Ooh, Pioneer Dredge for the new Theros. People seem hyped about Euro all the way back to Modern. Euro does seem like a good addition. That looks sweet. I like it. I would watch a 1-4 anti-control deck. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's not control. We draw fetid pools. Well, Mana Confluence, Sigarda's Aid, go. We'd like to draw a mill creature if we could, but... Ooh, Cripsy for the 1-year resub. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you, opponent. Get in, get in. Harbinger of Tides, it's board. It's us. Alright, Godless Shrine, untap. Boy, this mana base is very life intensive. We could have flashed it in, but our opponent's tapped out, so I think we just run it out so we can block. Turn 1 symmetry before you know what you're doing. It might be worth it. I guess with fetch lands or cycling lands, we can kind of symmetry into a card right away. Opponent. Thassa. Combat. Alright, well, we will kill Harbinger. Untap. Play Apostle. play Godless Shrine. Pass the turn. Our mana base hurts so much. There are 0 basics in the deck. Opponent gets to scry. Is Pioneer figured out already? I wouldn't say it's figured out. There's definitely a top tier of the meta. Opponent. Gadwick. Oh, it turns out Thassa. Come on. Oh, opponent mulled to 4 too. Oh, no. No. And I'm guessing that's game. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think we can beat this. Ugh. Like, we can get a hammer, it doesn't do anything, and then we die. Yeah, that does it. Ouch! Okay. I'm starting to lead towards... This deck was, going into this, we said... We weren't sure if this was a deck that was a work of genius or an absolute pile. I'm heading a little bit more towards the pile part. I can see the power that would let you 5-0 with it. And we've had some powerful games. But it feels like we lose to a lot. Alright. We have no sideboard cards for this deck? That's awkward. Well, I guess we run it back and try to kill quickly. How do you feel about the Bills touchdown call? I think it was the right call. I mean, if it was reversed, I would have hoped it was overturned, so. Oh yes, we're doing plenty of hammering here. This deck is something. It's still blowing my mind a little bit. It's been very effective sometimes. It's been effective when our protection creatures. We're gonna have to look after we finish this league. I wonder if there's a better way to do this. Like, I like some of the ideas of it. Colossal Hammer is very explosive. I wonder if this take on it is correct, though. It is a weird way to go about it. Like, you gotta have white for Sigarda's Aid and open the armory. That's a given. We're in black just for scheming symmetry. We're in blue for mill cards. It's a really weird way of going about building this deck, for sure. Oh, that was the Bills playoff game this past weekend had the lateral of the century. Oh, this hand looks great. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what we want, except our lands are coming to play tap, but all right, so Fetid Pool. Go. I mean, this has it all, except for protection. That's the only thing we're missing is protection. Opponent, Island End. Cloudfin Raptor. Oh, play Isolated Chapel. Scheming Symmetry. Maybe we just take... what do we take? What is our most efficient way of winning this? Yeah, the lands are questionable for sure. Teak, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 31st month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Teferi to bounce the hammer and re-equip. Teferi for protecting the hammer and bouncing it. Yeah, Teferi would probably improve this deck, actually. All right. What do we take? So next turn, we can Sigarda's Aid Secret Keeper. The following turn, we can hammer. Maybe... I'm wondering if maybe we just take God's Willing. I wonder if that would be the smartest way of going about it. Like, God's Willing to protect our... To protect our combo? That might actually be it. What do you think, chat? Give me your vote. We already have one hammer. Take a land? Ugh. That feels like a waste of a tutor. They have like tricksters and bounce creatures. Kevin Zelda, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. How was your Christmas, New Year's, holiday season? Hope all's going well. Any chance you could make it down to Florida in April for GP Palm Beach? Ooh, that does sound fun. Florida sounds very nice. I don't know, but that does sound like it could be fun. Aid Seeker Keeper Hammer next turn. Yeah, but Seeker Keeper can't attack anyway. Have a hammer. Ah, smashy. We have an open armory too. Another scheming symmetry to try to get next turn. All right, let's take God's Willing. I think that's correct. We don't really need a land. Like next turn we can Sigarda's Aid Secret Keeper. The following turn, we can Colossal Hammer God's Willing. Something like that. Haha! An opponent, you thought we were being nice and giving you a card. We don't have a basic land. Our deck... Wow. Treasure Cruise. In Mono Blue Devotion? Huh. Alright, sure. So I guess we're helping our opponent by... milling them. Yeah, Seeker Keeper, it looks like it should have Defender, but it actually doesn't. Would you consider taking out a single Sigarda's Aid to put in Hot Soup? I don't think we can cut Sigarda's Aid under any circumstances, because that's like our only way to hammer. But something like Hot Soup could be fine. Alright, so we will play Secret Keeper. Sigarda's Aid. Go. Alright, let's see what happens. Island for our opponent, and Tempest Shin. Well, the clock is on, Opponent. It's it. Passes. Ancestral Blade. I'll go to combat. Maybe we just can't play around anything. Maybe we just gotta go for it. Maybe that's what this deck does. Huntika, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Hey, Seth, competitive EDH consists of approximately 10 to 20%. Alright, yep. I guess we cost ourselves a scry by doing it this way, but... I wasn't planning on doing this. I guess we should have thought it all the way through ahead of time. But I feel like we don't win... Yeah, we gotta go for it. Cross our fingers. I do think Teferi would be a good addition to this deck. Old Wolf, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Fade a bounce spell. We gotta fade like that silly bounce merfolk. That's it. If we fade that, we can win. CEDH, where did that comment go? CEDH consists of approximately 10-20% of EDH players as they have zero representation in the rules committee, leading to things like the card flash being broken. How can the community advocate for CEDH bans that will largely leave casual... Oh, okay, we got there. The power of the hammer comes through. Whew, I'm glad we went for it. I mean, when it works, it really works. Is CEDH and EDH running on the same, why do they run on the same ban list? Why doesn't CEDH, isn't there like a, I want to say French. Isn't there other versions of like CEDH that run with different band lists? Hey, what's up, Ryuzi? How are you? I think if we rebuild this deck, I think you've sold me on adding Teferi. I think you've sold me. Being able to pick up the hammer seems nice. Protecting our combo from instant speed interaction seems nice. Flashing in symmetry seems nice. So we have the hammer, we have the Drake. We don't have a way to put the hammer on anything, which I think this means we got a mulligan. Like, do you keep this hand? This deck is very tricky to figure out. Hey, what's up, Jay Stein? How are you? What do you think about the new Planeswalker along with Rampage of the Clans? It sounds like it could be fun. I don't know if we keep this or not, honestly. I'm going to say no. And this hand's worse. Alright, well, we'll keep this. Put... this hand's not good, though. Put 2 God's Willings to the bottom. Alright, black mana off the top. Yeah, I don't know what to do about CDH, honestly. What cards right now are problematic for CDH? Black mana. That's not black mana. What cards right now are problematic in CDH that are not problematic in multiplayer? Yeah, maybe we'll do a little brewing after we finish this league. Sparky, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I mean, if it's like Soul Ring that's legal, that's problematic, arguably in both, then I don't think that counts, honestly. Hey, more Drakes. Well, yeah, Drake. You. Boy, the creatures in this deck are janky, too. Oh, Caraxa. Play good music on Spotify. Opponent taps down our Cerulean Drake. CDH, I mean, Curious Obsession. Boo and hiss and boo. Yeah. Oh, Curious Obsession is obnoxious. Are there better creatures to put stuff on? There's gotta be. Harbinger, going to bounce. Yeah. Not getting easier. Okay, there's Mana Confluence. So we can Mana Confluence Scheming Symmetry. Definitely takes a Garda's Aid. See if maybe our opponent will put a bad card on the top to play around our Merfolk. Secret Keeper, you. What do they put? Wow, they have a lot of good cards in the top of their hand, top of their deck. Secret Keeper, go. All right, pass the turn. Play SRAM and make this a Cheerios deck. SRAM would probably be powerful. Opponent. Tempest Jin. Terracell, welcome to the Fishbowl. First time sub, thank you so much. Big scoops here for you. Thank you. Commander Clash cheers. So, yes, recording Commander Clash on Thursday this week. What do you think? Someone emailed me and had an idea for a twist on viewer submitted week where rather than playing individual decks, you played decks that were from a play group. So they're decks that people are used to playing against each other. Like you and your 3 friends play Commander every week. Would that be a cool twist? It seems like it might be kind of interesting. All right, Sigarda's Aid. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we win by doing anything other than this and just hoping that we get lucky. Like unsummons and tricksters, and there's a million things. Harbingers that blow us out. New Thassa seems like it'll be sweet in this deck. Opponent, you gonna block? Opponent is gonna block. Alright, well, hammer time. Yes, we'll equip. Kill the Jin. Pass the turn. With new Theros Devotion decks in Pioneer looking really good, what do you think? Yeah, I mean, Devotion decks are already good in Pioneer, and they should be even better, I would say. Kind of like the decks I brought. Yeah, similar to that, Dad. Like, someone actually emailed me and pitched the idea. It was like, me and my play group had this idea. There's 4 of us. We play Commander every week, so our decks are kind of like tuned against each other's. We're thinking it'd be sweet if you did like a viewer submitted deck where rather than random decks, you play these decks that we play every week and tried them out. Like, so yeah, very similar to like your gauntlet of decks, Doug. I'll wait for Commander Clash no matter what you do. However, I would love to see another Commander Clash live in the future. There will be more Commander Clash live. Traditionally, oh, good golly. That looks deadly. These drakes. Ooh, down to 2 and 1. Or 1 and 2. Alright. It seems like this deck does well against the random aggro decks, but when you play against random blue decks, it gets worse. The Cheese! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. I'm really hyped for Mono Black Devotion. That's one of the Theros decks I'm most excited for. Nykthos, I don't believe it's getting reprinted. We haven't seen it reprinted for sure. Gingerbrew Bomat Courier. Gingerbrew seems like it could be good. Yeah, I think our league is going fast enough that I think we're going to be able to do a bit of rebrewing. And then do another league. So, combo hybrid jank / brew stream. Everyone's Raker for the 9th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for you. I mean, if we win the last 2 of this league, we still feed the kids. Alright, this hand's good. Play this mana base. I would call this mana base atrocious. It's so bad. I think that's the word to use. It's so clunky. Gingerbrew does seem good. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at what other protection creatures exist. Could always go with hexproof creatures as well. That would be another. Oh boy, maybe we just draw the hammer. Well, in that case, I think we just go for it. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Come on now. Tapland Central. Alright. Pass the turn. Oh, we have 4 lands and none of them come into play untapped. Castle Lockwain for our opponent. Well, Fetid Pools. Unit Combat. Hit ya. With the Apprentice. Sigarda's Aid. Go. Alright. What do you got, opponent? Alright, kills creature number 1. Sure. Opponent passes. Oh! Our Apostle's finally gonna do something! I like that. Glacial Fortress. 1, 2. Yeah, let's just Apostle. That's fine. Play Apostle. Trust that our opponent can't kill it past the turn. Oh, this is where our deck is insane. When our protection's good, our deck is so good. Oh, mom in standard would be busted. Opponent plays a concealed courtyard. Read the bones. Oh, opponent. If we draw a hammer, our opponent dies immediately. If we don't draw a hammer, our opponent dies shortly thereafter. Well, yeah. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Actually, that's not the right song, but another apostle. Well, go to combat. Hit ya. When it works, it's so sweet. And then we get to scheming symmetry. We'll take another hammer. Get our opponent all hyped up about tutoring. Trying to get better with historic Kethis. Any recommendation on some VODs on YouTube? You've done one for modern but not historic. Ooh. I have not seen any historic Kethis content. I'm sure that it exists, but I do not know where to point you. I know Kethis is like a deck in historic, so I'm sure that it's out there, but I don't know to tell you exactly where to go. How have people been enjoying historic? Thoughtseize. Take a peek about it. See the Apostle of Doom waiting in hand. Do you think Thassa would be good in an Atris deck? Quite possibly. Opponent plays a Gideon. Feeling pretty good, but it's not going to matter. We just Vampire tutored and Pioneer opponent. You really think this is enough? Oh, of course it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. Done! It's hammer time. Oh, Corral! Alexa, play hammer time. Or I mean... Huh? Did you hear that? Okay, Alexa, stop. I don't know if you could hear what Alexa did. I asked Alexa to play Hammer Time, and it said Hammer Time by Ludwig Göransson. That's the first one that Alexa thinks of when it hears Hammer Time is someone called Ludwig Göransson. Who is Ludwig Göransson, Alexa? Ludwig. Alexa. I'm going to call you Ludwig from now on. Alexa, who is Ludwig Göransson?
Ludwig Göransson is a Swedish composer, conductor, and record producer. His work includes Fruitvale Station, the Rocky franchise entries Creed and Creed 2, and Venom. For his work on the 2018 superhero film...
Alexa, stop. Apparently he did music for Rocky and superhero movies. Okay. I'm doing well, Rev Daddy. How are you? We're having some fun. I don't know if we actually changed much of anything. We got Pro. Pro Green doesn't do anything. Maybe Drown in the Lock, but what would we even cut for Drown in the Lock? I think we just run it back. Actually, Drake doesn't seem great. Let's go down Drake for Drown in the Lock. All right, that seems reasonable. Boom. Run it like that. Oh, does Mandalorian... Is that something I should watch? Can't touch this. It's probably going to get a copyright claim on YouTube. My. This is the right music for the stream. Mandalorian is good, 8 out of 10. Well, that is a pretty good rating. Well, Fetid Pools. This hand, we need a way to equip Hammer, basically. Drown in the Lock. Alright, Isolated Chapel, run out. Let's just run out Apostle. Protection from our opponent's stuff. Pass the turn. Mandalorian, sci-fi western. If you enjoy it, watch it. Isn't it a Star Wars movie? Is it not a Star Wars movie? Takes up on a puzzle. Um. Let's Overwhelmed Apprentice, Milieu, Scry. Ooh, there's Sigarda's Aid. Sigarda's Aid. Huh. Well, we need Sigarda's Aid. We'll keep the land on top. Sure, keep Sigarda's Aid. Play Fetid Pools. Pass the turn. Mandalorian is solid. If a Star Wars fan, it's fantastic. If not, still very good. I'm kind of a medium Star Wars fan, I would say. I'm not a fan, but I'm also not like a huge Star Wars fan. This is going to get tricky. It's a lot of Gideons that we're going to have to kill somehow. Well, play Overwhelmed Apprentice. How do we get through this pile of Gideons? Bottom and top. Yeah, this pile of Gideons is a bit of an issue. I don't know if we beat it. We're going to need to... Okay, so what we got to do is... We need to get a big creature and also make it unblockable. Do we counter that? Yeah, let's counter it. Counter the Read the Bodes. Opponent plays a land. Passes. Well, let's open the armory. Get a hammer. Godless Shrine. Sigarda's Aid. Pass the turn. Ooh, this Gideon emblem. This game's going to be interesting, though. Opponent. Our deck is kind of doing what it wants. The Gideon emblem's just troubling. Hey, Seth, thanks for the streaming. You're keeping me my syscom after the devastating earthquakes in Puerto Rico. Oh, well, Fabby, if I'm any small help, I am honored. Hopefully you're doing all right. That is definitely very scary. Best wishes to you. Do you think Pioneer is actually the best format? I don't know if I would say best format, but I do really enjoy Pioneer. Alright, yup. Opponent gets in. We untap. We draw a Fetid Pool. How do we get through this stack of Gideons? Well, let's open the armory. Get Aqueous Form. Pass the turn. I think we got to try to set up for one turn where we Oh, but the Gideon emblem makes it tougher. Hey, what's up, Robert? How are you? We're playing some Hammer Time, attempting to Hammer Time and Pioneer. Grasp of Darkness. Okay. Our opponent resolved a lot of Gideons this game. Takes up on Apostle. An opponent actually has a clock now, too, unfortunately. Makes a Knight. Fabled Passage. Oath of Kaya. Well, alright. I guess it's Hammer Time. And also God's Willing time. So pro black, scry. Do not want more lands. Fizzle. Hammer. On Apprentice. Yes. Alright. Well, we will see. Opponent. What you got, what you got. Passes. We draw land. Well, Aqueous Form. On Apprentice. Combat. Kill, getting to the trials. Take some damage, unfortunately. Scry. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. God's Willing on top. Kill a Gideon. So I think what we got to do is we have to hit a hammer. We have to hit a hammer. We got to hit one more hammer. One more hammer. Come on. Come on. I mean, I very much enjoy playing Pioneer. It has been my favorite format to play over the last few months. Will it stay that way forever? That's harder to say. Well, all right. Cycle Fetid Pools. God's Willing. On black. Ugh, symmetry doesn't do it. To the bottom. All right. All right, all right. Show us a hammer. Show us a hammer and no more interaction. This is our chance. We have a chance. Opponent. Emblem's Gideon. Grows the Dorks. Goes attacking. Yeah, we're going to chump. So we don't get, like, collective brutality. Down to 5. Land. And that does it. Ooh, so close. Why not using symmetry? We don't have any way to break the symmetry, so we would draw it. We would cast it. We'd put a card on top of our deck. Our opponent would draw their card first, and that card would beat us. So without a way to mill the card they draw or to draw the card right away, it just doesn't do anything. That's where Teferi would be helpful. Huh. Spyglass seems good, too. I don't know about these Drowned in the Locks. Boy, this deck feels like it's so close to be good. New spoiler? Oh, live spoiler reaction. All right, let's take a look. Is it this card? Lore Weaver. So 2/3 for 2. I'm gonna have to find a translation. 2/3 for 2. Enchantment creature. Creatures and enchantment spells you control can't be countered. 3 and a green. Target land you control becomes an XX elemental with haste, where X is the number of elementals you control. It's still a land. That actually seems pretty powerful. And it'll probably be pretty popular, especially for casual play. Players love not having their Love not having their spells countered. That seems pretty decent. Oh, and it gets Trample and Haste. Trample and Haste is even better than just Haste. Alright. Let's do a bit of trimming. Bring in a couple spyglasses. Try it like that. I mean, a 2-3 for 2 is already good. Those are good, like, playable stats. I do not know the source of the spoiler. Presumably a Spanish site, maybe? I mean, this creature itself, I think, can be countered, if I'm understanding it correctly. I think the creature itself can be countered, but once it's on the battlefield, other stuff can't be. Opponent thought sees a Reno, unfortunately. Hey, see you, Zach. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Any cards you are excited about to hopefully see in the last 2 days as spoilers? Ooh. Takes a Spyglass. Boo. Well, in that case, I guess we just Apprentice. Millscry. God's Willing. Bottom. I guess Apostle top. Tap land. Pass the turn. I don't know what I do not know what I'm hoping for the rest of spoiler season. It feels like so far. So far, it seems like we've got most of what I was expecting. I'm sure there'll be something very powerful in the last couple days. What decks are you excited to build at Theros? Oh, there's a few. One of the biggest is... Alright, opponent's going to Swift End. I'll play Mana Confluence. Play... Apostle. Pass the turn. Oh, there's hope. There's hope. There's hope and dreams. Mono Black Devotion is one of them. There's a bunch of random combo decks. Gotta build around Uro, of course, because Uro's insane. Opponent plays Murderous Rider. We're not going to counter that. We untap. We draw the hammer. We play Sigardazade. Oh, we're going to get them. We are going to get them. Hammer time. Stick it on there. Pro Black. Nice try, Gideons. And that's an Apostle getting in for 12. And we have a Drought in the lockup if there's a Gideon. What do you got about it? What do you got? What do you got other than death? About it. I don't know. I mean, we'll probably try, like, Hutchbringer Titans. I actually think that that's kind of a funny plan. I want to enter the battlefield triggers on my Euros. Yeah, we can't actually stop that, can we? Alright. Opponent lives. Unfortunately. Oh, no. Oh, we took out Ancestral Blade. That might be wrong. That might be incorrect to take that out. So, opponent has 5 cards. You know what else would be good in this? So I think where this deck goes, let's take, Yeah, let's take Aqueous Form. You know where I think this deck goes is maybe it goes into straight blue-white and adds creature spells. Gideon. Well, Now we can counter. No creatures. Oh, creature land would be so good. Thoughts on the Archon Infinite combo? I mean, I don't think it's really competitive. It just draws the game, but I think it's funny. I think it would be like a funny against odds episode to just try to draw the game. Opponent 5/5 gets in for 7. Can we draw a creature? Come on now. Ugh. Nope, we can't, and that's the game. All right, so rather than play the last round of this league, let's do a little bit of live brewing and see if we can improve this deck. Oh, it's so close. It does very explosive things, but it also drives you insanely crazy. Before we get to that, a quick reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom, and if you need some magic cards, maybe from Theros Beyond Death, you can grab them over at cardkingdom.com. All right, so we did good things. We were close to having a good record. The deck had some very bad matchups. It had some cool matchups. How can we make this deck good? First off, the mana base is horrible. It is just absolutely putrefyingly horrible, I think. That's what it feels like. I get what it's trying to do, like fetid pools to cycle to get your Scheming Symmetry card. I don't know if I actually like that. What creatures can we play? What creatures can we play? Is it worth being in black? What other threats are there? We can't sack a creature. Yeah, maybe that's his... Oh. Maybe there's some I don't own. Skylasher, Pro Blue. There's nothing that just has, like, protection from everything. Just use white for the protection. So, okay, so the things we need in the deck, that's the core of the deck. We need Sigarda's Aid. That's a given. We got to have Sigarda's Aids. We got to have Colossus Hammers. We have to have creatures to put the hammer on. At least 12 minimum. I mean, Soldier's not bad, but multicolor doesn't really save it from... It's fine as like a Savannah Lions with a little bit of upside, but most of the removal spells are monocolored. Hey, what's up, Brown Kid? How are you? Ginger Brew, I like the ability to play it with haste and to make it unblockable. I mean, I guess that's the other possibility. Is maybe instead of playing these protection creatures, maybe you just play like hexproof style creatures, and like there's Glade Cover Scout. But they don't necessarily get through blockers. We'd still need a way, I guess Aqueous Form does it. So I guess that would be the other plan, is to go like into green and play hexproof stuff. Vanguard could be a good option. The other question is, how do we find our combo pieces? With this, we have Scheming Symmetry. Oh boy. Stone Coil could be worth it. I don't think we ever... Slippery Scoundrel would be awesome, but I don't think we ever actually turn it on. Once Theros releases, Idyllic Tutor can find Sigarda's Aid. What other... do we just have to play Scheming Symmetry? Is that the only option? There's no replacement for Sigarda's Aid, and we have to have it to win. And with just 4 copies, we can't just trust that we draw it. Maybe this is the only option. Like, maybe that's why we're doing this janky Scheming Symmetry plan. Maybe we just have to do that. Because there's just no other way to make the deck consistent enough in Pioneer. It's actually sort of feeling like that. I do like Ginger Brew. Wishclaw doesn't actually. I don't know if Wishclaw actually is better than what we're currently doing. I mean, we'd still. So what I was thinking is maybe we didn't need to be in black at all, and we could be straight like white blue or white something. Because what's black actually offering us? Some sideboard cards in Scheming Symmetry. SRAM. Yeah, SRAM doesn't really find it. And we'd have to very much change the deck. Because we don't really have. We have the hammers in one Aqueous form that actually triggers SRAM. Huh. Maybe this deck is closer to. Yeah, that's what I'm stuck on, Thanos. I do think Teferi is good. What's bad? That's the other question. Like, what are we cutting? Teferi does a lot of things I like, and it does improve Scheming Symmetry. We can cast it at instant speed, so we get the card first. So Teferi seems like it would be good in the deck. If you play SRAM, so I mean, I guess the other question is, what is the goal of the deck? Are we trying to kill our opponent on turn 3? Or are we trying to, like, play a value-y game plan where we win in the late game? The Secret Keepers are mostly to up our creature count and to allow us to Scheming Symmetry. Because remember, we can't cast Scheming Symmetry basically ever unless we can keep our opponent unless we can break the symmetry somehow. Replace Symmetry with Dig Through Time. Dig Through Time would be interesting, but then we probably still need the mill creatures to mill ourselves. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think the upside of the deck is it being super fast. Traverse can't find. So what we need to find is Sigarda's Aid. Sigarda's Aid is the pinch. We have Open the Armory to find Hammer. So that's fine. We have 8 hammers. That can also grab Aqueous form, grab a creature. That part's fine. The pinch is finding Sigarda's Aid. This is the hard piece to find. But it's also a piece that is necessary for us to be able to combo off. I don't think Commune with the Gods does it. It only digs 5 deep. It's not. I don't think that's enough. And it's kind of expensive. I like how you're thinking though. Oh, search for a black card. Oh, so close. Maybe we can't change it as much as we thought. Disciple of Deceit. I mean, that is kind of a tutor. Discard a 1-drop. That's probably a horrible idea, but that almost seems like it could work. Idyllic Tutor is not legal yet. Yeah, that is the hard part. Finding this one specific card. I wonder, there's no other ways to equip for free, right? I'm pretty sure there's not. I'm pretty sure there's not. What else cares about equipment? Well, I mean, I guess Sir Gwyn, but that doesn't really count because 6 mana is just infinite. Outfitter, Acclaimed Contender, Aura Equipment, okay. Fervent Champion gets us a little bit, but not all the way. I do like SRAM, but I think that would be a completely different deck. One less to equip. Toll Collector technically can equip to itself. But that... Ugh, I don't know if that adds enough redundancy. There's no, like, instants or sorceries, just, like, puts it on. Target creature gets +2/+2. Destroy equipment. That's what we're missing is, like, the magnetic theft or whatever. Open the armory. Okay, Artificer's Hex. Huh. Yeah, finding the equipment isn't hard, though. I do like the Gingerbrute idea. Gingerbrute seems like it could be a good addition. Maybe we can't actually change as much as we thought. Maybe we just gotta mostly run it back. I mean, I think attach still shows all the equipment. I don't think it changes. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it exists in the Pioneer format. All right, so we got to do something so we can get back to playing Magic. What about the Brawl Commander that makes equipping Knights 0? Yeah, that is the other card that could technically do it. It's just too expensive. Huh. So maybe are we just running it back? Are we adding Teferis? If we add Teferis, what are we cutting? Maybe this rebuild is a lot harder than I thought it would be. All right, maybe let's try. Okay, let's change up the creatures to some extent. I think that makes sense. Adanto Vanguard seems like a good addition. Gingerbrew seems like a good addition. Go down Secret Keepers. Trim some protection creatures. I'm not sure we're actually improving the deck, honestly. I don't know if we're actually making it better. With Scheming Symmetry, though, we'll just never... Yeah, Brass Squire is from New Phyrexia, so I know it's not in the format. The problem is, if we cut Scheming Symmetry, I don't think the deck can function. We can try it. But I think, like, mathematically, I don't think we'll find Sigarda's Aid enough. I think that is the issue. Deck doesn't work without Sigarda's Aid. Without having some way to tutor for it, our deck is gonna be way too inconsistent. Like that is the issue. Wishclaw is still black. I guess it does work with Teferi. Although, so does Scheming Symmetry. Brain in the Jar, it's so fixed is the issue. Alright, what are we going to do? We should start playing Magic again at some point. We've been spending way too long on the Brewing. Oh, we're not playing Mind Sensor. Does Ginger Brew improve the deck? Board the Weatherlights. Board the Weatherlight is just a whiff that is waiting to happen. I've tried Board the Weatherlights a bunch of different decks, and I have never actually found it to be good. Yes, Ashiok does shut down opponent tutoring with, not with Scheming Symmetry, but it would with Wishclaw Talisman. I think we gotta keep it. Yeah, I guess we could put Hammer on the back burner and go over to Arena and play some Historic. All right, what do you think? Do we run this back through another league with pretty minimal changes, or do we go to Arena and play Historic? One way or another, we got to get back to playing Magic, though. Give me your feedback, chat. What way are we going? Run it back, Historic, Arena, run, Arena, Historic, no Arena, run it back. No Pioneer, please. Historic, run it back, run it back. Run it back. Play this instead. All right. We're so split. All right. All right, we started here. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. I think that's fine. Let's give it one more shot. Do we want to change anything, or are we just straight up running it back? We have one Ginger Brew in our collection. Let's add a Ginger Brew for fun. Watery Grave also seems reasonable. I do kind of want a couple Teferis. All right. We're going to run it back, though. We will do, we can do some, Historic at some point. What do y'all think of Historic? I'm still trying to, get a sense. Is that something you want to see more of? Or don't you care? All right. Teferis are on the way, and then we'll give it another try, because it feels really close to being sweet. A basic does seem good. At least, one basic. It doesn't have to be a ton. Even just one, so when we get Field of Ruin, we can get a land out of the deal. Seth, I love the Jake more than most, but this deck is no bueno. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Blaze. But can we make it bueno? More bueno. Buenoer. No Historic, please. Basics. Generally, no. I don't want to support Historic if Wizards isn't. That's an interesting argument. All right, here comes our Teferis, and then we're going for it. We're going for it. We're going to crush it. We're going to hammer people. We're going to do it. MC Hammer style. Maybe. Come on, cards. Give us some Teferis. Boom, boom, boom. Teferis arrived. $22 lands. Is 22 lands more than we need? Maybe we're just playing too many lands. 22 kind of feels like a lot. Teferi, Teferi, Teferi. Yeah, 2 Teferis. 20. What else did we add? Oh, we added a ginger brew. All right, go down 1 Secret Keeper. Let's try it like that. Uh-oh. We can't try it like that. That deck's not legal. All right, here we go. Off to the races. Let's do it. We spent a while messing around. Hopefully we improve the deck. We'll see. We'll see. Historic is a Magic Arena format that is filling space and time until Pioneer gets there. It's kind of Pioneer-esque. Kakad's willing. Ugh, I feel like we need the protection, probably. Yeah, we have protection creatures however we can get them. The Hexproof plan might still be better, though. Man, this was a tough deck to try to rebuild on stream. I feel like it seemed like, oh, we could probably make it better. But then after we actually looked at the Pioneer card pool, I'm not actually sure we can make it that much better. Like, we made some changes. I like the Teferi idea. I like the Gingerbrew idea, but the card pool is kind of limiting for what the deck's trying to do. All right, I asked this earlier, but there's a bunch more people here now. First against the odds card, give me your vote from Theros. Theros Beyond Death. If you could have any card played first, I'm leaning towards the new Thassa double blue 2-drop. Thassa's, I can't ever remember the last name of it, but how will Historic morph into Pioneer with cards that are legal? I actually think that Historic will just die. I think once Pioneer is there, everyone will stop playing Historic. All right, this hand. Random creatures, open the armory, but no way to equip. Well, all right. We will put Secret Keeper to the bottom. All right. This hand isn't super exciting, and we do our basics, so we can still get Strip Mine, but Fetid Pools, go. Thassa's Oracle, that's what it is. Red Storm Enchantment is a good option. I think that has potential, mostly though in older formats. I think it's harder to break in Standard. Although it seems like it could do sweet things with Mana Confluence. It does seem like it could do sweet things with Thousand Year Storm. That would just be really funny. Oh, they're playing Dredge. Oh, maybe we gotta keep the Scheming Symmetry. And just play it fairly, I guess. Alright, opponent gets a Narc Amoeba. Play a Ginger Brew, pass the turn. Ooh, yeah, playing it fairly is not ideal, but yeah, the card is super busted with LED and Brain Freeze. About it. Gather the pack, dredging away. Well, we do have 4 ley lines in our sideboard, so we have a plan for this deck. It doesn't help us in game 1, but game 2, Iceberg Slim. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Opponent gets in for 1. We take it. Alright, so we will open the armory. Take a hammer. Mana Confluence. Oh, this is so bad, but we're going to do it. Scheming Symmetry. Opponent, grab your best card. We will grab our Sigarda's Aid, which I guess is kind of our best card. Yup. Enjoy, opponent. Enjoy. Do you think that Staggering Insight, the blue-white enchantment, can raise blue-white flyers to the top? Ooh. I'm trying to remember what Staggering Insight is. I am not sure. What is that Staggering Insight? Oh, yes, the curiosity. maybe. Curious Obsession was very good, and this offers some upsides. I think that it's definitely a playable card. I don't know if it'll end up being in Blue White Flyers, if that'll be the deck that best uses it, or something else. Maybe some sort of Enchantress deck, Heroic deck, Bogglesy style deck. But that's definitely a very strong card, and Blue White Flyers can definitely take advantage of it. Opponents really enjoying their symmetry. I guess in some ways I feel glad that we don't have a mill card, or we'd be crushing our opponents' hopes and dreams. Should have schemed first to threaten the mill. Yeah, except then when we... since the card goes on top, if we symmetry first, then it would get shuffled away when we open the armory. So I think we have to do it in this order for Scheming Symmetry to work. I do like Scheming Symmetry's art. Even though the card, Alright. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Hopefully you didn't get anything too good, opponent. Pass the turn. What do you got? What do you got? Land of War, Waste, and... opponent. Gather the pack. Oh, 2 Price Amalgams and a Creeping Chill. Yikes. Okay. That's a lot of graveyard value. All right, Ginger Brew. Ginger Brew, save our day. There's the chill. We go to 15. Opponent. What do you got? Looks like Gurmag Angler. I think they probably tutored up the Gather the Pack. That would be my guess. That actually just might be their best card. As weird as that sounds. They could have tutored up... I'm assuming they're playing Gurmag Angler here. If they could have tutored up Gurmag Angler. Wait. Yeah, Gurmag Angler. It's got to be Gurmag Angler. What else could it be? Maybe they tutored a removal spell, but that doesn't feel that good. Maybe we win by our opponent timing out. Seth, the next Commander class you can look at you should look at 5-color God Tribal. That sounds like a deck that I would enjoy playing. Gotta wait till after Theros comes out. But hey, what's up, Squillerchino? How are you? Great to catch the stream. Do we start late today, or it's my idea? No, we started at the normal time. Spiky McChicken, good to see you, by the way. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Planning attending Magic Fest, Austin. Can't decide between humans or death in Texas. All right, it's an angler. Opponent figured it out. Goes to combat. Gets in, hits us. Sure. We draw Sigarda's Aid. We play Sigarda's Aid. We go to combat. We attack. Opponent. No blocks. All right, so hammer on Ginger Brew. Hit our opponent down to 9. All right, opponent, kill us this turn or die to Brute. Are we winning? Ginger Brew, our secret rebuilding tech, is it going to come through? Stitcher Supply are going to mill some cards. Okay. It's a Creeping Chill. That's not ideal. Yes. Sure. 11. Oh, Ginger Brew. Ginger Brew, you can do it. Yamaya Coast. Opponent. Thinking carefully. Kept 2 discard spells against control, took Treasure Cruise and Narset, and then they Treasure Cruised into 2 Planeswalkers at turn 4. And that sounds like control. I've been good, Augmentable. How are you? Gonna be even better after we hammer our opponent here, hopefully. Opponent. Yup. Passes. We go to 6. We draw Apostle. Well, nothing has haste, right? I don't see anything with haste. Ginger Brew. Activate. Can't catch him. Can't catch him. Combat. Attack. Oh, no. How did our opponent... Oh, that's right. Oh. Well, it's not a punt, because we couldn't have done anything different, but I forgot our opponent lucked into that creeping chill. Yeah, and we're actually dead. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We can't jump, though, because our opponent's going to have 2 prized amalgams and a hunted dead. Ugh, that's insanely brutal. Oh, I was so excited. Our Ginger Brute did its thing, but the luck of the random milling was strong. Ugh. Oh. No, because they get hunted dead, 2 prized amalgams. So they have lethal and a half. We're just dead no matter what we do there. Thankfully, we get to bring in a million lane lines. Ugh. Busy talking about other stuff and not thinking that our opponent gained life. We had it set up for lethal. We just didn't actually manage to pull it off because our opponent gained that 3 life. Well, now game plan is mulligan into Leyline of the Void since our opponent can't beat it. Yeah, we were dead immediately. Surgical Extraction. A Surgical Extraction-esque effect would probably be good for Pioneer, but I don't really want Phyrexian mana in Pioneer. Well, let me see Punchy Bear. I think Surgical Extraction itself, probably not a healthy card for the format. Ooh. Elder Tribal? That's a cool idea. All right, opponent, let's do it. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this deck. It's explosive, but it's also just like so janky and can be very frustrating and inconsistent. The good games are so sweet. The bad games are a little rough. Hey, what's up, Animars? How are you? They should start printing a fair Phyrexian mana alternative. How do you make a fair Phyrexian mana alternative? Like, what could be similar to Phyrexian mana, but fair? Extirpate, but do you want Split Second and Pioneer? Maybe just, like, Extirpate without Split Second. I think that'd be fine. Like, get rid of Split Second, make it 1 black mana. And that would be fine. Or, like, can any other colors do that? Dimir Hybrid mana? We submitted. We're waiting for our opponent. We're playing against the world's slowest dredge player. Well, all right, this hand doesn't do anything, but it's got 2 ley lines, so take that, dredge. And we win! Hooray for ley lines. Well, our opponent might... We'll see. I mean, I guess we don't do anything until we hit mana, but... Hard to imagine 2 ley lines not being enough here. Tap line, go. Swamp for our opponent. Passes. Mana. New. Alright, pass the turn. I mean, if we never draw land number 2, we lose. What do you think about mono blue tempo in Pioneer? Sure. I think mono blue tempo is... there's land, alright. I think mono blue tempo is a decent Pioneer deck. I don't think it's tip-top tier, but I think it might get... The Devotion style blue tempo decks might even get better after we get Theros. I really like the Risen Reef like Devotion build that we played. Risen Reef, Jace, Naban, Master of Waves. That build was really sweet. Scheming Symmetry. Yeah, we'll keep both of these. That's fine. I mean, Magic is weird. I think we just win by having 2 ley lines, but... Do you think Gruul or Jund Dinosaurs could be viable? Ooh, in Pioneer? Possibly. I was messing around with a budget Gruul Dinosaur deck, but I didn't actually get it figured all the way out. I don't know if it's quite as powerful as some of the other decks, but I feel like it's probably powerful enough to be at least semi-competitive. Yeah, opponent's just doing a whole lot of nothing. Scheming Symmetry. Do we even want... Yeah, I guess we still take Sigarda's Aid. Eventually we'll find our hammer, so take Sigarda's Aid. Opponent, gonna think for a while, tutor. Overwhelming Apprentice. Or Overwhelmed Apprentice. Millet. God's Willing, bottom. Sigarda's Aid, top. Opponent, what did they tutor for? Yeah, tutored for a hate card. Not gonna work. Get in, hit ya. And I don't even think we need hammer, we just need ley lines. Hey, what's up, what up? How are you tonight? We're trying to hammer people. Is tempo an option in Pioneer? I am tempo player myself, but I have found that the answers and disruption don't line up well enough with the threats in Pioneer. It's a tough world for tempo, I would say. The early removal isn't that good, and decks that could go Llanowar Elves, Elvish Mystic into a 3-drop, it's really hard for a tempo strategy to keep up with those. So I'm going to say probably what I would think of as traditional tempo decks, probably not very good in our current format. I think you either got to be like full-on control or aggro for the most part. At least that's what it's seen. That's what the most successful Pioneer decks have been. It's kind of surprising. Like Collected Company is a card in the format, and we haven't seen a ton of like Collected Company kind of mid-rangey style decks. It's either very aggressive, very controlling. Kind of like the first Mythic Invitational with Duo Standard. Pick your end of the scale and go for it. Technically, we're still in match 1 of League 2. So I will update it once we finish our match here. I mean, we're just mulligan for ley lines. Hopefully 2 of them. We'll even take 3. I would keep 4 ley lines, 3 lands. I would keep 4 ley lines, 0 lands. Any combination of multiple ley lines. Snap it off. Show us a ley line. No. Alright, well. We will mulligan in search of a ley line or 2. No ley line. Okay, keep it going. Ooh, that's a lot of hammers. Huh. Well, keep it going. Ugh, this hand's so bad. Well, we found one. Put 3 cards to the bottom. Confluence, Watery Grave, Leyline. Opponent mulligan, though, so they probably have an answer. Overgrow Tube tapped. And we got nothing if this Leyline dies. Tap land. You. Ooh, no answer, no answer. Wow, okay, maybe they don't have an answer. Oh, they found one. They found a caterpillar. Well, we slowed our opponent down at least. Would be sweet if ley lines were... Would be sweet if ley lines were curses, so we could search for them with open armory. Actual auras. Opponent. Apostle is good. At least that gives us a way to keep fighting the graveyard. Opponent passes. Land. Sigardizade. Well, go to combat. Hit our opponent. Open the armory. Oh, opponent's got all the answers. All right. Yeah. Well, take Colossus Hammer. Pass the turn. All right, opponent. Let's see what you can do. We got the hammer time. Opponent. Stitcher's Supplier. Mills. Double Narcom. Ugh, that's so frustrating because there's... Ugh. Sometimes it feels like this deck just gets lucky to some extent. Opponent. But it's also what the deck's trying to do. Yeah, I don't know how we can actually really stop the caterpillar, though. Opponent, thinking, tapping, untapping. Caterpillaring, passing. What do we even do? What can we do? Ugh. Tough, tough, tough. Okay. I guess we just pass and see what happens. We aggressively mulliganed. Oh no. Really? Alright. Stitcher Supplier at least didn't hit anything great. Opponent gets in with the flyers. We don't really have removal either, so we can never actually get rid of this caterpillar. Alright, there's Mana Confluence. So we will play Ginger Brew. Maybe we can get into a position where we can one-shot. Is it worth trading Apostle for Caterpillar? Oh, what do you think, chat? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's our only graveyard hate. It does open up Ginger Brew, maybe winning very quickly. Alright, yeah, we'll do it. Opponent just takes it. Interesting. Valuing the caterpillar. Alright, well, maybe we can get into the one-shot position. Opponent adapts. Swamp, land number 3. What do you got, opponent? Combat. Gets in. Gets in, gets in. Sure. So we take it down to 14. Opponent. I mean, this Apostle is good against what our opponent's doing. Gurmag Angler. Well, I guess we get in the damage. It doesn't win us the game, though. So we... Sigardazade. Colossus Hammer on Ginger Brew. So we hit our opponent to 6. And then our opponent's going to have to, or hit our opponent to 5. And then our opponent's probably going to have to spend their turn caterpillaring. And then if we hit another something, we can win. Opponent blows up the hammer. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Opponent getting frisky. Yeah, I don't really want to kill a Stitcher Supplier. We'll take it. Down to 9. Hammer. Hammer. Symmetry. Well, play Scheming Symmetry. Milling our opponent's not ideal. Scheming Symmetry. Take the hammer. Postcode it up! We got there! Oh my goodness, we got there. Up to 1-0. Our rebuild is working. Hammer time. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, wow. Well, that is the power of the hammer. Actually, really, probably more the power of the ley line, but we will take it. Huh, I'm surprised our opponent scooped. I don't think they needed to. All right, we get to play first. This hand does not combo. I think we probably need to more aggressively mill for our combo pieces. All right. Well, on 6, we got to do what we got to do. We're going to keep. We got a Teferi. We got a Scheming Symmetry to go with Teferi to find a combo piece. Otherwise, we're not doing much. Not killing Brew cost our opponent the game. That might actually be true. Although, yeah, especially since we can't easily re-equip the hammer, that's probably the right call. Ooh. Oh, is this dredge again? This is probably another dredge deck. Alright. Well, play the plains. Run out Apostle. Pass the turn. Apostle's good if our opponent's dredging, and it answers cats. Alright, opponent. Do your worst with your Witches of On. Watch us 5-0 now. Hey Seth, did you something to me by rating Voxy last time? I am subscribed to another person with all my funds. Oh, oh well, I'm glad you enjoyed Voxy's stream. Voxy is pretty awesome, so I am glad you enjoyed it. Well, play Teferi. Huh. Take up Teferi. I think we just wait. Pass the turn. Yeah, I guess we attack. Get in there. Hit ya. I was reading your preview article, but I didn't see anything about Torp Orb-like effects. Any reason not to? I'm the evil one. People have seemed hyped about the idea of Torp Orb type effects. Maybe I am underestimating it. When I read Uro, to me it feels like something where I am playing it because of the enter the battlefield trigger. So the idea of like trying to shut it down, I mean, I think it's basically how I play Magic. You know me. I'm not about killing people, I'm about drawing cards. So the idea that I would, oh man, I wish we had a land. All right, bounce, cutthroat, draw a card. The idea that I would turn off a card drawing enter the battlefield trigger to get a 6/6, that doesn't sound like me. Wow, opponent's playing a straight up standard deck. Let's see. Aqueous Form bottom. Watery Grave, we got to keep for tutoring purposes. Go to combat. Get in with Apostle. Pass the turn. Opponent's looking like they're playing a standard deck. Do you do deck text for Pioneer? I do, Destiny. Ugh, Mayhem Devil. Not the biggest fan of that. Alright, less of a fan. Now that Fabled Passage is involved. Opponent cracks it. Well, there goes our Teferi. This makes everything much, much worse. Huh. Swamp. More Witch's Ovens. Opponent passes. Ooh, alright. Watery Grave. Untapped, pass the turn. This Mayhem Devil. At least we have protection. At least we have protection from black, so we're staying alive. Yeah, opponent looks like they're playing a standard deck. We did see the Zulaport Cutthroat, so there's some upgrades. Ugh, 2 of them. Alright. I mean, that is an annoying amount of damage. Although, they can't loop the cat because we have this Apostle. Opponent goes attacking. Sure. We will block. Opponent passes. Well, we'll pass the turn. We're kind of at a weird standoff at the moment. Apparently, Twitter isn't safe right now. You and Krim got photoshopped as Ren and 6. I saw a couple of Vince's photoshops. I don't think I've seen Ren and 6, though. Opponent. Combat. Well, now I guess we do double block. I mean, the problem with the double block is our opponent can just sacrifice something to ping down the Apprentice. But we can spend God's Willing to maybe save it. Opponent sacks cat. So we eat cat. Opponent sacks Zulaport Cutthroat. Well, I mean, I guess this is fine. We eat cat. So, I mean, we got rid of the cat. We're going to lose Overwhelmed Apprentice, get drained a bunch. But the cat's gone, and opponent doesn't have much left. Overall, I think that was a pretty good turn for us. Hey, Happy New Year, Sir Kudiasru. Good to see ya. Hello, hello, hello. No, play Ancestral Blade. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Could use either Teferi or a mill card would be nice. Some way to cast a Scheming Symmetry without dying. Opponent gonna start gaining life. I mean, maybe we're winning this. I feel like we're not in the worst of shape. Okay, sure. Opponent sacks all the food to kill a soldier token. Untaps. Another Cutthroat. And opponent passes. Mill card. Mill card. What is my constructed rating? I have no idea. It is whatever it is, I'm sure it's not good from playing tons of budget Magic and against odds decks. They named the card Crib and Seth. I'm gonna have to look for it now. I should see if I'd find it. Really, more lands? Well, Cigar Aid. We are doing a bit of flooding out. We're not dying yet somehow. Well, now we are. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Sure. On to the next one. Well, we drew all lands. Opponent drew collecting companies. TLDR. That's how we lost. Okay. Opponent playing aristocrats. We bring in Leyline of the Void. It makes our opponent's deck not work. We go down. Cerulean Drake might be okay. What do we cut? That is a good question. Secret Keeper to Fairy. To Fairy and a God's Willing. All right, mulligan to Leyline. That's our main game plan in every matchup. Apparently. We will play first. Well, all right, we got a Leyline. And a pretty reasonable hand, actually. Mana Confluence. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Milieu into the Void. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah. All right. Go, go. Overwhelmed Apprentice, go. No removal, please. Oh, this is either going to be the best or the worst. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Opponent. Duresses. That's fine. Hey, After Office TV, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Shizer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, get in. Hit our opponent. 17. Welcome, 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 everyone. Yeah, I'm trying to look as I stream for the I think I found it. Yeah. Based on the Vince picture he made. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well done, whoever made it. Gildagoose for our opponent. Honk honk. And Witch's Oven. Sure. Well, here we come. Opponent, would you like to block? No. Alright. Well, hammer time. Hit ya. 4, 11. Down to 6. Yep. Alright, the clock is on. We wouldn't mind getting another land for this Apostle, but what do you got, opponent? Can you beat an 11-12 Overwhelmed Apprentice with a Leyline out? Opponent, Stopping Ground, stepped. And Trail of Crumbs. Alright, the grind is on. Land? Ginger Brute. Well, alright. Ginger Brute. Gonna combat. Attack. Opponent blocks. Goes to 5. The old one-lander might be getting the job done. Opponent stacks of food. I don't know about this Trail of Crumb plans. Can only get permanents. It doesn't seem... Alright, opponent gets a Zulaport Cutthroat, probably better known as a dead card. Can I post a link to a Reddit post? It's some fan art I found that someone made about you. Yeah, sure. Any magic, safe magic links are acceptable in the chat. Yes, I know. After this one lander, no one can complain about one landers for at least a week. Zulu Park Cutthroat. Yeah, I remember this one. This was my Twitter profile pic at one point. That is definitely a good one. That's one of my favorites. I don't wear the hats that much anymore. Opponent. Cutthroats. If we draw land, we win here. Leyline. Alright, well. Ugh. Go to combat. Attack. We might still win. Our opponent might not block Ginger Brew. Blocks. Alright, no blocks. Hammer time. On the Ginger Brew. One land, no problem. Okay, the deck's doing it. The deck's doing it. All right. I mean, I feel like Ginger Brute has been a really good addition, and we probably should have more of them. Ginger Brute's been great. It's been great. Oh, Dog a Myth with the gift subs to Kajin Kraken. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to try it. It's a little sketchy, but we got 2 lane lines, and lane line seems really good. All right, opponent. Can you beat the lane lines? Duress, sure. I mean, this hand is slow. We're not going to win for a long time. But opponent's deck, theoretically, shouldn't be able to do much. Opponent. Yeah, I think more brutes is a good idea. Drawn with a duress. We got to cast it to rub it in. Pass the turn. Now we just want lands. That's all we need. All we need is lands. Can we win with 2 one-landers in a row? Yeah, we'd have to pay mana for it, but opponent. Gilded Goose. And duress again. Come on, land. Ugh. I don't think we can Scheming Symmetry. Pass the turn. I think it beats us until we draw a synergy piece. We can't do it. It just gives our opponent too much value. Opponent's going to draw a card that beats us when we get to draw nothing-ish. All right, opponent kills Cigar Decade. So opponent's just going to try to play through the lane lines, I guess. Cauldron Familiar. We do need a land. Really? All right, now we're getting back to Cursed for keeping the one lander. We can't do it. We just can't. You can't Scheming Symmetry. Our opponent gets like Corvald and we just lose. Like there's no way we can just cast it. All right, that does help. Although this is still very painful. But Apostle, at least, is something that can slow down these beats temporarily. Opponent. Wow, drawing the cards. 17. We're still in a very scary spot. We're down to 12. Opponent's drawing extra cards. These ley lines are not going to hold forever. Caesar for the 6 month. Seth, did you see the list that had Mox's Urzakar and Landison with 5-0? Modern is so much fun at the moment. Thanks for all you do. Well, thank you, Caesar. Yeah, that is all the list, Caesar. That's Modern for you. Hopefully it gets better at some point. I think there's a BNR for Modern next week, and I would be very much surprised if. Ooh, all right. I would be very much surprised if we didn't get a banning of Oko, and possibly Urza as well. Oh, I don't know what we take here. This is awkward. I guess it's got to just be Sigarda's 8 again, and hope we find a hammer. All right. I mean, we're fighting the good fight. You spent 600 points now. You have to look at your message. Burt Reynolds, I loved you on Celebrity Jeopardy. Thank you for the message. Uh, all right, we'll keep both of those. Yeah, I think modern needs some bannings. Pioneer, I think, is getting to a pretty stable point. Oh, trail of crumbs off the top. All right. Well, opponent's gonna start drawing cards. Yeah, we're not in a great position really. Zulaport Cutthroat. Opponent plays a Zulaport Cutthroat. Passes. Well, we will play Apostle. Pass the turn. No attacks. Yeah, the card draw, it is frightening. What would you ban instead of Tron pieces? Oh, really? Oh, opponent, the drawer of the most duresses in the world. Holy, 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 holy. All right, that's bad. That's very, very, very bad. We're just like straight up running out of Sigardazades. We got one left. Yeah, our opponent might have us now, honestly. Wow, that was... I don't know about this Trail of Crumbs Collecting Company duress plan, but it's working for our opponent at the moment somehow. Opponent makes a food, gonna sack the food to try to draw a card. Definitely rooting for opponent to like hit a bunch of the million spells they're playing, but apparently that's not gonna happen. Why does my arena only crash when I'm playing ranked or draft? That's a good question. Opponent draws another card down to 16. Hey Seth, I'm making Niv-Mizzet Reborn. Challenge commander list. No artifact mana, 6 of each guild color plus 2 extra. Ooh, that's a fun way to build it. Yeah, I played a build at one point where I had to play some cards of each guild, like an even split of some cards from each guild. But I don't think I did no artifact mana. I'm pretty sure. Well, alright. This Mayhem Devil is going to be an issue. We're trying, but when we can't hammer, our deck is not very good. Opponent, gonna do that. That duress was so brutal. That duress number 3 off the top was game, I think. What are your thoughts about Veil of Summer in Modern and the card in general? I mean, it's another one of the classic mistake cards of 2019, the year of mistake cards. Another Mayhem Devil. Yeah. I don't think there's a way out. Blood Crypt. Mayhem Devil. That's disappointing. 5-0 Dream. Fizzling to... Fizzling to the jank. I'll open the armory. Take a hammer. 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, get in. Yeah, the numbers don't line up, though. Hit our opponent. You can always email me, Leaf Gaming Channel, Saffronolive at MTGGoldfish.com. You can put it in chat, but no guarantee that it'll survive to the end of the stream. I look at them. All right, yep. On to the next one. That was interesting. Ha. Ha ha ha. All right. Well, opponent beat us with a standard deck somehow. What does it say when Infect is for, Once Upon a Time, for Veil, for Oko, between the main and side? Yeah, I mean, obviously those cards were pretty busted. Mistakes. They were just, I mean, they're mistakes. They're straight up mistakes. And Any room for restoration? Ugh, 0 lands. Boy, clunky, clunky. Restoration specialist. I guess I would have to read restoration specialist. I'm actually not sure what restoration specialist does. Well, fetid pools. This hand is interesting. Is it like a 2-drop that can sacrifice to do something? I vaguely remember it. I guess we scheme. Play the land. Scheming symmetry. Restoration specialist. 2 mana, 1/2. Sack it, return up to 1 target artifact card and 1 target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Huh, why don't I play that in Commander more? That actually seems decent as like a weird Eternal Witness style effect. I'm not sure I actually would have room for it in the deck, but I do like the thinking of it. Yeah, we're getting junted out like crazy, apparently. Oh yeah, should update the record. We lost the last one. Huh. I don't know about this deck. We've played a lot of matches with it now, and I still don't really have a sense of if it is competitive at all or not. I certainly can see how good 5-0. If you just string together 5 of the good matches. Oh, scrap heap. Come on now. Milling our opponent for value. But I can also see how it could 0-5 if you get the 5 bad ones in a row. Does Goldfish site support the new Theros cards yet? Yes, cards are added as they are previewed. So it does. About it. Elementals gets in. Yeah, Chandra's a bit annoying. Well, play the land. Play Secret Keeper. Yeah, let's open the armory. Take a hammer. Pass the turn. No removal, please. So this sets us up to kill Chandra or hit our opponent. Also means if nothing goes wrong and we just top deck a hammer, it's absurd. And we just win. Opponent plays a Bomat Courier. Okay. Come on. Come on. Imagine, yeah, there's the Pioneer card pool is a little bit awkward for this deck. That's for sure. Opponent makes more dorks. Goes attacking. I actually think we just take it. Actually, do we take it? 3 damage. They can't be. Yeah, okay, we're going to block. Down to 14. Oh, bro! Why are we playing all these standard decks? Come on now. Oh, magic gods. Alright, well, Hollowed Fountain, untapped. Cigar to Zaid. Open the armory. What? If our opponent also has a removal spell, I'm going to be very disappointed. Get the hammer. Play the hammer. Equip the hammer. Kill the Chandra. Opponent probably should have taken Cigar to Zaid. they seem to make an odd choice there. Pass the turn. All right. Opponent plays a land. What do you got? We have a 10-power creature. Opponent. Oh! What is happening? You gotta be kidding. You gotta be joking. I thought we were playing Pioneer tonight. I thought we were playing Pioneer and we've just played 100% standard cards. Alright. I mean, I guess it's hard to be too upset when that happens. That is a relatively ridiculous way to lose. I have to say. Oh, alright. Try it again. Oh, yeah, well done, opponent, I guess. Alright. We will play first hand. I mean, we gotta keep this. We have all the combos. We need one more land. We even have a protection creature. I'm sure there's a way this goes horribly wrong, and we're very disappointed. But in theory, this is like a really fast kill. A turn 3 kill on a protection for black creature if we just hit our lands. Opponent, tap land. Not a land. Well, alright. Sigarda's Aid. Come on, land. Give us a land. Yet this stream has kind of been playing against Standard and Pioneer. Yeah, Landline of Sanctity seems like it could be nice to protect from discard. Discard is good against our deck. Opponent, live by the day, die by the jank. That is a good way of putting it. Opponent, what do you got? Is Drown in the Lock not looking super exciting at the moment? Opponent thinks. What is our opponent doing? I'm so confused. Yeah, it might be worth adding Leyline of Sanctity. Opponent, post-combat main phase, plays a land. And a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Well, it's not the land that we were hoping for, but it is a land. Sigarda's Aid, pass the turn. Doing it the hard way. Opponent. Yeah, I mean, Standard has a lot of powerful stuff. Maybe powerful enough to compete in the Pioneer format. Opponent, Scrap Heaps in, hits us down to 17. Well, we'll see. Opponent. Yeah, the land we deserve. The mana base in this deck, even with the updates we made, can still be a little questionable. That's for sure. Well, I don't know what our opponent's doing. Opponent has made two of the strangest choices I've ever seen with drill bits. Like, choices that probably deserve to end with our opponent losing. We'll see if they actually do. Okay. Sure. Well, yes. I'm confused at what the game plan is for our opponent here. Okay. We take 5. Opponent. Are we gonna win this? Is that how this is heading through the drill bits? Well, I mean, yeah, we're going for it. A hammer. Hammer time. Equip it. Oh, okay. There we go. Well, that worked out somehow. I am very glad our opponent took Scheming Symmetry and not a card that was relevant. Oh, that could have went very, very much worse. And game 1, their choice was weird, but then they had Angrass, so it kind of made sense. That does not make any sense. In standard, with all nonsense, even historic, I always board my Sanctity in my Blue control list. So many turn 0-1 kills with it. Yeah, there's some decks that just cannot get through a Leyline of Sanctity. Well, I mean, we'll take it. We're not going to complain. We will take all the hammer kills we can get. This hand... Yeah, I kind of like this hand. We got Sigarda's Aid. We got a protection creature. We have a God's Willing. This seems reasonable. Reasonable enough. Mountain for our opponent. And the Bonded Courier. Yeah, it's in. Yup. Well, Godless Shrine, untapped. Get down our Sigarda's Aid before it gets drill bitted. Yeah, that was a 23-23 on turn 4-ish. Opponent. Scrappy Scrounger. Gets in, hits us. Well, play Glacial Fortress. Play Apostle. Come on, land. Land lets us open the armory and equip, which would be optimal for Boating Ruins. Untapped. Combat. Opponent. Gets in. Alright, we'll take it. Land. Sure. Down to 12. Land. Is this deck similar to Boggles? I guess kind of, in a really weird... Always with the drill bit, this person. It kind of is, in a really weird, janky way. Okay, land. New. So awkward. Open the armory. Take the hammer. I don't know if this is enough, though. Ugh. Land troubles have been a thing with this deck. Pass the turn. What do you got about it? I've never seen worse thoughts. I mean, no offense to our opponent, but... our opponent seems very scared of Scheming Symmetry when we don't even want to cast Scheming Symmetry. Opponent gets in. Yeah. When you take it, we're down to 8, which is not a high life total. Sacks the Courier. Wow, Noxious Grasp on License Disintegration, yeah. Draws some cards. Passes. I mean, I guess we just go for it. What else are we going to do? Colossus Hammer. Stick it on the Apostle. Hit you for 12. I mean, if you can kill us, congrats. That's it. That is everything. Riding on this turn. Opponent. Show us now we'd love to see Angrath, because we have this God's Willing, Dragon Skull Summit. Oh, be on the Angrath plan. Be on the Angrath plan. We want our revenge against Angrath. Chandra. Okay. Yeah. Takes up 4 mana. Legion Warboss. I think that's acceptable. We got a God's Willing in hand. And that's a win! That's a win! Opponent gets hit, hits us to 5. That is perfectly acceptable. We untap. 4 life, not dead. God's Willing. Protection from red. Sure, whatever. And get in there with the hammer. Whoo! That's the good of the deck. That's the good. I mean, there's a lot of bad, but there's also a lot of good. Get in. Hit our opponent. And okay. Up to 2-1. Sneaking out the victory. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Well, we'll keep it going for now. Why the chance of feeding the kids is alive? We'll keep it going. Might be a little longer than our normal stream, but we're hammering. It's worth it. It's worth it for the hammer. This may sound ridiculous, Seth, but would Leyline of Anticipation be worth the flash stuff onto the battlefield, trying to emulate Stoneforge Mystic, or is it too janky? I like the creative thinking of the idea, but I would lean towards it probably being too janky from a competitive perspective. The problem is, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really do anything to support our game plan. So I think that would be the concern. Stoneforge Mystic, at least, if Lane Live Anticipation found us in equipment or something, then that would be fine. But I don't think just like flashing it in would be enough. Ansigarda's Aid gives flash to equipment and auras, and equips them for free. So I like where your head's at, but I don't think it would actually be worth it. Well, now we got all the lands. Can't keep that. Oh boy, jeez, this deck's. We either have just hands that make me want to cheer, or hands that make me want to throw up. There's no middle ground, really. Yeah, we're gonna keep mulliganing. Alright. Mana Confluence. God's Willing bottom. Alright. Feather Bulls go. I mean, we got a hammer. We got two hammers, technically. Sir Goodiesru handing out the gift sub to Thanos. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. And thank you to Sir Goodiesru for handing out the gift sub. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent plays the Plains. And if this is blue-white... Oh, I appreciate the white border. The white border janky Plains. Opponent. End step symmetry seems dope with Leyline. Yeah, the other problem is we can do a lot of that with Teferi, which is another piece of the puzzle, so to speak. So that's the other thing. But yeah, I do like being able to flash. Being able to flash in scheming symmetry. All right, opponent. Oh, dear. Opponent might have a lackluster internet connection. Yeah, the emotes are sweet. Any idea of playing Sultai Flash with Leylines be worth it with Scheming Symmetry and Wilderness? I mean, it'd be fun. It definitely sounds like it'd be fun. I don't know. Leyline's a tough card. You really have to have it. I think, like, Wilderness Reclamation, that might be enough of a payoff to consider it. But you really need a high level of payoff because it's inherently card disadvantage. You're trading in a card for giving your stuff flash. And giving your stuff flash technically doesn't do anything. So your deck really needs to be able to take advantage of it for it to be in consideration. And Wilderness Rack is a way that your deck can be heavily built around it. Oh boy. Opponent. Any modern cards you'd like to see printed in Pioneer? There's a lot of modern cards that I like. Whether or not they would be good for Pioneer is a whole nother question. Oh, good lord. Good lord, Venerable Knight. Not Urza. Definitely not. Like, I like cards like Blood Moon. I do think better removal would be helpful for Pioneer. Path to Exile, maybe. White, especially, is lacking good cheap removal. When are we getting Pioneer 34 Rhinos? Oh boy. Opponent's disconnected. Ay, 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 ay. Swords hasn't even made it to Modern, let alone a Pioneer. I love Blood Moon. Would that be healthy for Pioneer? Probably not. Better removal I would like to see. So yeah, stuff like Path to Exile. I want to say Dismember, but I don't actually want Dismember because I don't really want Phyrexian Mana in Pioneer. But something that is able to kill big creatures early in the game. Definitely not Tron lands. I mean, there's a lot of modern cards that I think would probably be fine in Pioneer. If we just look at like, well, I don't know how good of an example this will be right now because Modern is pretty broken at the moment. But if we look at like just the most played cards in the format, which of these would I enjoy? No, ban. Come on, look at those percentages. That's so unacceptable. It's really amazing. Like, it kind of blows my mind that Oko could literally just dominate every format in Magic, and Wizards completely missed it. Same with Veil of Summer. Like, yeah, how did this happen? Same with Once Upon a Time. Wizards! How did this happen? Okay, so we already have Dabbing Spear, Mystical Spew. Lightning Bolt, oh, that's a tough one. The red aggro decks are already really good. I do like better removal. I don't know about that one. Quaddle, I like Quaddle. I think Quaddle's a fun card. I enjoy that style of card. I wouldn't mind Quaddle, or a non-snow Quaddle in Pioneer. Definitely not Opal. Definitely not Urza. Not Cryptic Command, even though I do like Cryptic Command. Expedition Map, whatever. As long as there's not Tron lands, that would probably be fine. Explosives actually might be a card that would be good in Pioneer. That could be a way for decks to fight against like the massive one-drop strategies. That seems like it could actually be pretty good. I like that idea. Probably not Force Negation at this point, although we might get there eventually. A bolt that only targets creatures or planeswalkers. That would probably be fine. I'm not 100% sure that we don't already have one of those, honestly. We might already have one. I would have to look through the card pool. I know we have like Fiery Impulse is kind of close to that. I don't think it's planeswalkers though. A lot of these cards are already in the format. Probably don't want Summoner's Pact. Actually, I think Tarmogoyf would probably be okay or close to okay. I don't know. The removal's not very good, but no fetch lands makes it harder to turn on. Yeah, Jaya's Greeting's 2 mana, though, so it's not really a bolt. Chalice of the Void, I would enjoy making people miserable with it, but it's not the kind of card that we'd actually want to Pioneer, I don't think. I would have fun with it, though. I like making people not play Magic. Either Vile Street Wraith. Yeah, probably not. No one ever plays Street Wraith fairly as a creature. It's always doing something unfair. I don't even know if they played really without Death Shadow. I guess it might be suited like New Perspectives. I guess that doesn't even really make that much sense. I guess it would be fine with New Perspectives. I guess there's actually not a huge list. Sakura Tribe Elder, I would like. I don't know, what all you think? Oh boy. Well, we might be, if our opponent doesn't pick this up, I honestly might, I don't know how this match is going to go. Our opponent's playing aggro and not playing it very aggressively. So, we'll see. We'll see if our opponent starts playing. Snapcaster's probably too good. Armageddon. Okay, Cube April. I mean, that's not even a modern. Damnation, sure, whatever. I'd be fine with that. Oh, you don't want... Yeah, probably not gifts. Picking a list for Pioneer Horizons. Just an idea deck. Ooh. That's got a lot of sweet cards in it. I like the graveyard filling theme. A Cataclysm? A Cataclysm's probably more broken than Armageddon. I think it probably is. Black Lotus. Yeah, we're in our second league. We'll see. It has been a very late night, and the idea is that this deck is quick, and we're going to wrap up our second league quickly, but our nice opponent has other ideas. Come on! How long until they actually... Why have they not lost this game? Opponent last did something 6-7 minutes ago. Ugh. All right. Now we'll see. Through the breach. I mean, we got Perfuro, so I don't know if we want actual Through the Breach. Although maybe it's fine without Emeralds. Through the Breach is a card that's really only as good as the card you can put in play with it. And while World Spine Worm is very good, there's not really anything that is instant winny as the Eldrazi. Annihilator is a pretty miserable mechanic. I think I've went on rants about this before, but I really, really, really dislike that Emrakul and Griselbrand are so good compared to all the other things you can cheat into play that nothing else sees play. Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant might be fine. I think it's close at least. Opponent is returned again. I don't know why they haven't timed out. I thought that you only got 5 minutes until you timed out, but apparently that's not the case anymore. Opponent, either concede it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure, we will play Ancestral Blade. We'll pass the turn. Opponent. Lotelli, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent untaps. Knight of the White Orchid. Well, we basically need to find a way to cheat Hammer onto a creature. Opponent. Playing more knights. Perhaps. Dauntless Bodyguard. Name's Knight of the White Orchid. Goes attacking. Sure. Quick question about the new Titans. Would it be too broken if those cards were just worded if it entered from a graveyard without having to escape? I would have to think about it. I would have to think of all the different ways that it could come into play from the graveyard. I mean, is reanimating it in standard with like a 5-mana reanimation spell too broken? No. But it might be broken somewhere. Unearth is a good argument. That would be pretty good if you could just put it in the graveyard and unearth it. So I think, yeah, it would probably be fine for standard, but I don't think it would necessarily be fine for other formats. Are there any legacy vintage cards you think need reprinting? The whole reserve list? I mean, those are the big ones. I mean, obviously they're on the reserve list, which is a complication, but History of Benalia. Yeah, this one's looking pretty over. Alright. 2-4. Yeah, I guess we can wait one more turn. Open the armory. Oh, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way this is going to work, actually. All right. Yep. On to game 2. We could play it out for a while longer, but we're going super duper long. So, we actually don't really have anything for this matchup. I think we got to try to mulligan into the kill. I mean, the reserve list, even if Legacy isn't a concern, there are a decent amount of cards that are important for formats like Commander. So even discounting Legacy and Vintage, I still think there are reasons to. Well, all right. I still think there are reasons to want to have those cards reprinted. All right, opponent. Let's do it. This hand, I mean, it's fine. We can Sigarda's Aid. We can open the armory for a creature and just go beat downs. How do you feel about a new Planeswalker format? I guess it would be interesting. I don't know. I mean, Planeswalkers, I think I'd be fine with a no Planeswalker format, but I don't think we'll ever actually see one. Hey, what's up, Supa? How are you? Alright. Drawing Ancestral Blade's fine. Play Ancestral Blade, pass the turn. So next turn we can get a hammer on it, and then see what happens. See if our opponent has answers. Planes for our opponent. Venerable Knight Part 2. Opponent. Yeah, Pauper. I mean, Pauper's also losing a lot of other cards. I mean, I don't know. I don't hate Planeswalkers as much as some people. Some people are very adamant about they should have never been printed. I think they've done a lot of good for the game. Obviously, there are also Planeswalkers that have been very overpowered and bad for the game, but all in all, I think the game is better for having Planeswalkers. Are they used too often? Are they too pushed? Yes, all that stuff is probably true. Alright, Colossus Hammer. See what happens. Equip it up. We get in, hit you for 12, and see if our opponent has removal. If not, we got the turn 4 kill. Because we can open the armory for our unblockability. It is hammer time. Alright, opponent. Kill us, kill our creature, or die. Those are your choices. Opponent has a Declaration Stone. Alright, so they can kill our creature. Well, alright, that is unfortunate. Opponent. Opponent. Gets in. Yup. Now we're in a pretty rough spot. Oh, we had things on lock, but open the armory. Get another hammer. Open the armory. Get Aqueous Form, but we don't have a creature. We don't have a creature. We have ways to make the creature just straight up unblockable. So we have evasion, but that Declaration in Stone ruined our day. Opponent, Thalia's Lieutenant. And I think that does it. Our deck, for all the cool things our deck can do, it cannot get out from under situations like this. It just doesn't have crack that clue. It just doesn't have the tools. Sigarda's Aid. Well, we put our opponent to the test. They had the answer. There's not many of them. There's not much you can do about it. Oh, so I think. Hey, thank you, Demergol. I think we're gonna call it there. So what do we learn about this archetype? Yeah, ginger brew. We do have a ginger brew. So what do we learn about this archetype overall? We played a bunch of matches with it. It can be very explosive. It can be very inconsistent. It doesn't deal well with certain decks. It can do really well against other decks. I don't know. I still don't know. It is janky. It has a lot of stuff going on. The reward is you can put your opponent to the test really quickly and maybe get wins on like turn 3. The bad games are some of the like literal worst games that you can have in a game. Like, we just don't do anything when we get disrupted. Stuff to consider, Ginger Brute was really impressive. It was only a one of, but I think maybe we were on the right track with our rebuilding, going more towards Ginger Brutes. Maybe that's kind of like the direction to go. If you get enough artifacts, then maybe you can use Board the Weatherlight or something as a tutor to find Sigarda's aid. So I think there is potential here. Scheming Symmetry, I'm still not sold on it. Leyline of Sanctity might be worth it in the sideboard. Drown in the Lock also wasn't super good. So, man, it is a tough deck to figure out. So, the good games are really good. I'm glad we played it and did some cool things. I wouldn't be surprised to revisit Colossus Hammer in the future at some point in Pioneer, because the reward is one of the fastest decks in the format. It's just a matter of finding a way to make it consistent. By far, the biggest thing the deck needs is another Sigarda's Aid, or a better way of finding Sigarda's Aid, other than this Scheming Symmetry plan that's taking up so many slots of our deck to have like Scheming Symmetry plus mill, and now we draw Scheming Symmetry, you can't cast it. That's the biggest thing. Another Sigarda's Aid effect, all of a sudden, then you're looking at a deck that might actually be pretty legitimate if there was another cheap Sigarda's Aid effect in the format. So, more Living Weapon. I mean, we kind of do with Ancestral Blade. There's a few from M20, but yeah, there's not like Batter Skull or anything. So, anyway, everyone, we had a long one today, exploring a bunch of different builds, but that brings us to the end, I think. So, on the way out the door, reminders, Replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams. This one will be up tomorrow if you missed it. Normal YouTube, tons of content, spoiler content, gameplay content, so much stuff coming up. Check it out if you haven't already. Another reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you can snag them at cardkingdom.com. They even got Theros Beyond Death pre-orders, so head over there and grab some. Ask for a Saffron Olive sticker if you'd like. They even get a free token with your Theros Beyond Death pre-orders. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Most importantly, thank you for to all of you. It was super fun to hang out with you tonight. Win or lose, doing cool things, doing nothing. It's always a blast. I love y'all. We will be back on Thursday with more streaming. Not sure what we're playing. Counting down the days until we get Theros and get to do tons of sweet stuff. So I'll see you all on Thursday. Have a wonderful middle of the week, whatever you're doing. Thanks again for hanging out, and yeah, see you on Thursday.